So, what's Peter going to choose? He's a Martel guy, I think. That's what I would choose. It's simple. And soft plunge to a trap, try not to hit a switch, and qualify the lock. The locks are on easy, so you only need one target on the right there to qualify your lock. Yeah, nice live catch, be post pass. Yeah, I'm the same, Kirk. I play Martel all the way as well. It just simplifies it for me. I find the rule set so deep on this game. I'm just interested in cashing me supers and hand of the king. Yeah, this pro does play nice. I actually prefer the pro over the LE and premium somehow. That's interesting. Peter's actually playing his mode before starting the multi-ball. Don't see many. A nice live catch there. Yeah, that's right, Wayne. Whilst the ball save's on, you might as well shoot a couple of Lord of Lights. Yeah, this game is likely to be a long game. So Peter on a double danger there. It's already completed Martel, which is quite handy for advancement towards Hand of the King. You've got to complete 4 houses to qualify Hand of the King. Nice backhand of the right ramp there. And that's the Blackwater multi-ball start. Once you've shot your first 5 major shots, the super lights on the battering ram. So Peter just needs the dragon shot to qualify his super on the battering ram, which is here. That's also the playfield multiplier. Right, supers are ready. And he uses his add ball. Press the action button and that will give you an add ball plus a bit of ball save. And you get 20 seconds, I believe, to cash as many supers as possible. It's 2 X's running. Nice. This is great play. Those balls are all coming back. Cassius won last grace period super. 4x is running. Nice backhand at the right ramp there. And Peter's already nearly on $1 billion. Just needs to complete these white shots to right hand of the king, and he's straight into hand of the king, having completed 4 houses. And that's right, Kirka. That's why Peter chose this game. He's very comfortable on it. He's been crushing it all weekend, and he's doing the same here. He's got his 4x running, so now I wonder if you can still add a ball in hand of the king. I'm not so sure about that. Now he's got 5x running. Yeah, that's right, Wayne. I was surprised about that because, of course, if you use your... It's a great start. If you use your adder ball in Blackwater, then you don't get to use it again in hand of the king, right? So, yeah. But he cashed a lot of supers, multiply supers as well, so perhaps it wasn't such a bad idea after all. Next up is Ed, another very strong Danish player. He's risen up the rankings rapidly. He's now ranked 29 in the world. Oh my goodness. Wow, that was unlucky. Just missed out on the ball save, so Ed drains out with not much on the board. Next up, the pup turned into killer Rottweiler overnight. Andy Foster. He won both tournaments yesterday. He's going to get a massive whopper haul to bring back to the UK. Let's see what house he chose. chooses. Yeah, I think he's a Martel guy. Yeah. Locks are on easy, so you only need to shoot one of these stand-ups to qualify the lock. And then shoot this shot to claim the lock. Oh my goodness. Brick drain for Andy. So Andy doesn't end up with much. Yeah, Peter ended up on 2.1 billion. That must have been a very quick accumulation of points during Hand of the King there. Yeah, Olli's the Martel guy. So Olli Mikko from Finland, a stalwart of the Finnish pinball scene. Often see him at the business end of tournaments. Ranked 29 in the world. Very skillful and talented player, a lot of experience. Cool guy. Oh, he's drained out. No, he didn't score. Everyone went Martel, that's right, yeah. Yeah, Jim asked me to, wow, and Ollie drains out. Yeah, I need to know what the players chose. I'm pretty sure everyone chose Martel, although Ed might have chosen a different house, because Jim wants to know. I wasn't paying attention on Ed's ball. If anyone in the stream could let us know. He had such a quick ball. I wasn't sure what house he chose, but yeah. Look at Peter on 2.195 already. That Hand of the King must have been a billion in the blink of an eye. And let's remember that Peter chose this game, so he's well comfortable with it. Wow, big move there from Peter. He gets away with it. Monstrous score from Baratheon there, if that's the correct pronunciation for the yellow house. Ah, it's a bit of a fumble drain from Peter, but he's sitting pretty after 2 balls on 2.364 billion, whilst the other 3 are struggling to get anything going, but that can change. It's a high quality field here in this final.
Okay, you can stop panicking now.
I'm not panicking. Jim's back in the booth. How'd you get on in Sinbad?
Dracula won.
On Dracula, yeah.
I was playing Dracula, and to be honest, it was just like watching Johannes Ostermeyer in Italy. It was very, very similar game.
Oh, really?
No. But I did win with 80-something million.
Oh,
so
nice.
So that's that.
Okay, so you didn't get the triple supers going.
I didn't manage to stack the multiple.
Okay, so to get you up to speed, Peter, they
didn't, I don't think you needed to do that.
Huge move from Ed. Basically, Peter, they all chose Martel, and Peter ended up on 2.1 billion after his first ball.
Wow, 2.3 billion, yeah.
Yeah,
wow, okay.
But this is ball 2.
Ah, okay.
And the other 3 had nothing to write home about.
Right, okay.
But yeah, he started hand of the king on his first ball.
On first ball.
Yeah.
But you see, this. I mean, if they're running Martel, they don't know the new code, because Martel is no longer the best one to choose. I talked to Nick Marshall about it, because Nick's very knowledgeable.
He's a rules guy, isn't he?
But he doesn't know Game of Thrones that well, and he certainly wasn't aware of the new code and the benefits of choosing different modes. And the modes that were being discussed was in choosing Targaryen, because that completes the house as soon as you plunge, so you only need 3 houses to get the house under the king. Is I think my favourite strategy, because I'm not an action button guy. I can never see the button light up, and I forget to press it.
Do you think these players don't know that then, Jim?
What, that I'm not very good with an
that they don't know to start on complete the house and have only 3 to get under the king.
For players of this level, all playing Martel, it does make you wonder whether Martel is actually still the better choice.
Yeah, I think they're following Peter's lead though, because he did get 2.1 billion on his first ball.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So we're in Blackwater multi-ball, so you have to complete all of the
major
green shots. You can do it with that mouse. With your own mouse.
Yeah. Sorry.
But the shots that are flashy in red are Lannister shots.
That drains now.
That drain, but if he was playing Martel, he should have had an action button there to restart the multi-ball. Strange. Okay. So 71.
Did he add a ball and then that was his second chance?
I didn't. I sort of walked in and I didn't think he was playing the multi-ball when I came in. So big screams outside.
We have like a bar area outside where we're showing the Twitch stream, which is delayed by about what?
A minute and a half, I would say.
It's not quite that much.
But anyway, it's actually great to do, because it means all the players no longer crowd round the machine to try and see what's happening.
Yeah.
The stream gives them so much more information, much better view of the playfield.
But it can be a bit of a spoiler sometimes if you if you can see the game going on inside the pinball hall, and yet they're still playing on the stream.
Yeah. So he actually chose Martel there. So Martel is shoot 3 orbits. He can backhand. He can backhand this orbit, which he's not doing. He's playing a forehand. Great catch. Forehand again for the second orbit, and a bit of a fly shot for the third. Okay, thank you, Adrian. So
actually, Ed chose the dragon.
Tagarian.
Yeah, Tagarian.
Okay, that's why he didn't use the other ball then.
Yeah, because
But he didn't have one.
But what's the Tagarian strategy like then, Jim? Do you know much about that?
Tagarian strategy, I say, is because you complete Tagarian, it means you only need 3 more houses to get handed the king. That's
right.
And you can also use it to extend timers. So you can press the action button to extend the super jackpot timer, for example, when you get to Blackwater multiple.
Right. So you would choose Tagarian then?
Yes, I would generally choose. I've been playing Lannister recently, but say because I'm not very good with the action button, I tend to not take full advantage of it.
Yeah.
So this is okay. That's the end of Martel, which he gets 58 million for. But he started now Blackwater without a mode, so he's going to concentrate on the 5 major shots.
I like to send one back round the lock shot initially,
first shot. That's
and
right.
then get that dragon out of the way.
Great machine, Game of Thrones. Has a great female voice. Kate.
Yeah. I actually much prefer the Pro somehow. I know. Are you a fan of the upper playfield, Jim, or the premium?
I am. Only because I've got one, I think.
Yeah.
I can see people. The Pro, I think, is easier to play. You can shoot the centre ramp from either flipper on a Pro, whereas on a premium or an LE, you really can't get it easily from the left flipper.
So Andy has one more shot to light his supers. The right ramp, the flashing arrow, saying swords. If he shoots that ramp, he'll qualify his supers. I believe he's got the right loop, even though maybe he didn't shoot the right loop.
It needs the start ramp and the right orbit. So, but he's got plenty of time. He's still got another ball available.
Yeah. Now he just needs that right ramp. He tried to backhand it. That was cheeky. And now he's used his other ball.
But his super jackpot is now
super's
lit.
ready.
So super jackpot is this battering ram.
You get 20 seconds to shoot as many as you can.
20 seconds. That's correct.
And that'll also give you a playfield multiplier, won't it, Jim? So it's kind of a really useful thing to shoot right now.
Yeah, there we go. So that's first super jackpot.
Oh, and
he
he's trained now.
Wow,
My
okay.
goodness.
That is unusual for Andy in a multi-ball.
Yeah.
Andy is normally such a great multi-ball player.
There's a fascinating battle going on for second place here. Gasant bonus means total bonus. So Andy is in pole position.
Dad pronounces it wrong. It's Tagarian. Thank you,
Tagarian.
Kate. Tagarian.
Yeah, Tagarian I call it.
Tagarian. We're posh. We're not.
Tagarian.
Yeah. Tagarian.
How do you pronounce the yellow one?
Baratheon.
Yeah.
Baratheon.
I mean, that's very lucrative. Did you see what you weren't in the booth at that time, but
what, completing the house? Yeah.
Ed just ripped the spinner and he had 150 mil.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it was completed with one spinner rip.
Nice.
Yeah, it's fascinating. I never really saw that before. I'm starting to really love Game of Thrones because of the depth of it, and I'm learning little bits of the rule set.
You can play it in so many different ways, and the things with tournament play is you learn something that you're comfortable with, and then you stick with it. And,
it's got great call-outs as well, hasn't it?
Oh, it's got absolutely great female. I'm not sure about the male call-outs, but the female call-outs are insanely good.
Yeah, and it started a whole trend, didn't it, for having female call-outs on the modern Sterns.
Absolutely.
It was the original.
So
Olli's starting his multi-ball.
Did you see what modes he's taking in with it?
We'll see
looks
now.
Like Lannister and Greyjoy, which is traditional. So every shot he's playing at the moment, he gets a mode shot and a jackpot shot, which is ideal for efficient scoring. Yeah.
I watched Olli play a game on this earlier, and he put up over $1 billion quite comfortably and plunged his last ball, so he's more than capable of
absolutely, yeah. And,
giving the others a run for their money.
I don't think anybody underestimates Olli, do they?
No, he's got to shoot the lock shot now oh my goodness, he's had to use his ball quite early there. And this shot will now qualify his supers at the batting round. And then he's got to get to work, because you only get a limited time for those supers, don't you, Jim? I think it's 20 seconds.
20 seconds, yeah.
And it doesn't always register. He shot it twice then, and it didn't credit him. And now he's drained out, so he's not really cashed in that much from that.
Okay, but he did complete Lannister, which gives him. So he got 76 million there for Lannister, and only 24 million for the multi-balls.
Right. It's a very tight contest for second at the moment.
200 million. We're going into ball 3, so Peter's obviously got a very, very commanding lead. Stop being mean to your dad. Thank you, Kurt. Much appreciate that. I'm only trying my best. I've done that for my daughters for pretty much all of their lives.
Wayne's having a little dig at your pronunciation of Kaylee's
sister.
Kylie George.
Kylie George.
Yeah.
Thank you, Wayne. My pronunciation is legendary, and
Kylie George is a great player, though.
Oh, unbelievably, yeah. We know them quite well because
they used to live in Europe.
in the Netherlands.
That's
so
right,
he used to come to a lot of the tournaments.
I kind of miss having Kaylee on the circuit. It was great to have him over. He was really approachable, and his knowledge of games is extraordinary.
So Peter's making his way towards a second Blackwater, but to get that you have to shoot both of the green targets on the left.
Yeah.
But he's got lock lit already. So
if you get a sixth house solid, what happens then, Jim? If you complete a sixth house?
Well, you're ready. Then you need one more for Iron Throne.
Iron Throne is the.
But you need to complete all 7. To get to Iron Throne. Okay. Iron Throne is an absolutely wonderful multi-ball that you can keep restarting over and over and over again.
Yeah. Okay. So this insert here is the 7th house, is it?
That's Targaryen.
Yeah.
Or Targaryen, as Kate calls it.
Yeah. Okay. Peter's just looking to pad his lead here. It's not unassailable by any means, but
it's not a bad position to be in, though, is it?
Absolutely.
In the first game of the final. But Peter did choose this machine. Let's be fair. This was Peter's choice, so you would expect him to. I think he would have got a flipper on that, maybe.
Is he going to backhand that green target?
Yes, he is, because he's trying to light Tyrell in order to be able to get to Iron Throne. So he still needs. It's interesting this because he's he's in multi-ball, but he's actually more interested. He
used his
Adaball there.
That's clever.
So that completes Blackwater. So Super Jackpot is now lit.
Right.
But what he was doing was using the last ball of the multi-ball when he had 2 balls left to complete other houses.
Yeah.
So Targaryen and Tyrell are the last 2 houses he needs to complete. Would be nice to see him get to Iron Throne.
Absolutely.
And this is a nice thing about tournaments we've been running here in Fulda, that we get these top players and we see these final wizard modes in machines played. I wouldn't say regularly, but a lot more than we used to.
Nice nudge there to keep that ball out of the outlane. And can he start a house in multi-ball?
No,
I didn't think he could. Yeah. And if he makes the 5 major shots again, he can qualify the supers on the battering round.
That's right.
And will their value increase?
But yes, they do.
Yeah, they're going to be huge.
But you have to hit them. You have to hit them twice.
Right.
So each shot twice.
That's unlucky. So now he wants to shoot his lock target stand-ups to start the last house, the 6th house.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all ball drain. So, but that's an absolutely awesome game from.
A round of applause there.
Peter, the Danish
Dynamite.
Danish Dynamite, Peter Andersen. So, We were talking about this a little bit before
Yeah.
the games. Let me bring you back to the desk while Dina's changing games. So we're going to be going to Indy 500, game 2. So
We've still got balls 2, 3 and 4.
oh, sorry, we've not finished, have we?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Let me go back. Right, I apologise. It was
The
Dina.
places, I mean,
Dina
everything's up for grab. Any one of these players is capable of blowing this game up.
Yeah. No, Dina was just straightening the playfield, wasn't she?
Yeah.
I thought she was starting to dismantle the rig, so I was
Yeah.
going into panic mode. So 2.7 billion, not bad for a final game on stream.
Ed here looking to get something going. He hasn't played his Blackwater yet.
But you see, the tactic there was to play these Baratheon targets here. Oops, I can bring it. So what he did was he used the ball save to knock the Baratheon targets down, and that gives him a outlane ball save on both sides. So
Yeah, we've got a message in the stream saying that Wayne's obviously saying you can complete houses in multi-ball, but you can't start them.
Sorry, yeah, that's correct. I apologise.
Yeah, but someone's also saying, J-Shop is saying that if you shoot those lock targets during multi-ball, you can qualify the other ball at the pops. Did you know about that, Jim?
Oh, I didn't know. Okay, so
that's new to me as
that's
well.
New.
Yeah.
So that's why Peter was playing the lock targets. Okay.
Right. Yeah, because he obviously couldn't start a house during the
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for that, J-Shop. J-Shop's been on all day. I don't know what you do for a living, but you've obviously got doing something that lets you watch a lot of pinball.
He was shooting locks because he was already in Tyrell apparently, but it didn't look like that insert was flashing. So I don't know. A nice save there. Big move, but he got away with it. He only got a single.
Look at that for a
live
recovery.
catch.
I mean,
That's what separates the
absolutely.
wheat
This
from
is
the chaff, isn't it?
this is Ed Dreiborg at his best. It's like so cool. Yeah, a major save, a second save that he needed to make without tilting, and then just catches the ball.
Less immortals like you and I would have panicked and the ball would have gone sling drain, wouldn't it?
I would have panicked on the first move, not the second. So he's going to play Stark here. Stark is a mode where you keep shooting the centre ramp, and the value keeps building. So you see on the screen the start value grows, 5.9 million.
And then you cash it with the left loop, is it?
You cash it with either loop. So you can advance it with either ramp. But you do have to collect it, and because
Hand of the King is ready.
That's why he very quickly completed that mode.
Nice.
To Hand of the King.
Yeah, that was really skillful play from what could have ended in a disaster.
Right, I need to go and play my next round again. This is the final round of our tournament. So,
right. Are you in? Might you make the final, Jim?
I don't know, to be honest. I've not looked at the.
What game are you on?
I'm on Road Kings.
Okay. Shame we couldn't have a split.
I'm on Road Kings with Dirk Elsaltz, Jürgen Urban, and Dina Lindsay.
Oh my goodness, a family affair.
Okay, so I'll see you straight after this game.
Yeah. All right, Jim's stepping out to play his final game in the side tournament on a classic called Road Kings, and we're watching Emil playing Hand of the King, trying to claim second spot. I mean, he could possibly chase the score of Peter down, but that's highly unlikely at this stage. Wow, huge points for shooting that lock shot now. He drains out of Hand of the King, but he's on 1 billion. I love that backhand to that right ramp, that's such a cool shot. scared of the banana bars. We've got Sam McCourt here. Do you want to come in? I'm alright, Do you want to come in? Got Sam McCourt stepping in the booth, keeping an eye on things. He's been playing well all weekend. Finished on the podium on the Wednesday night, which is, believe me, not an easy thing to do here. The quality of the field is so strong. Okay, so Ed's out of Hand of the King. He's gone back to lighting his locks. Nice live catch. Ed just taking a couple of seconds here to reset, having a look through what he needs to do. Nice backhand to that right ramp, I love that shot. Second lock is lit. Now, can Ed start his Blackwater multi-ball? Needs one more lock qualification. Yeah, exactly, John. Wayne, sorry. Yeah, it's ready if he shoots this. Nice. Now he's done exactly what Wayne's saying in the chat. He's starting his Blackwater in Tyrrell. I mean, if he could complete both these houses now, Iron Throne would be ready, right? Am I right in saying that? And then he could feasibly take the lead. All those balls are coming back, by the way. This really is pinball of the highest quality here at Balls and Balls in Fulda, Germany. Oh, we got a bit of free. Oh, he's got his supers lit at the battering ram. Sorry about the lag there. And that battering ram doesn't always register. He's got 13 seconds to shoot a few. Ah, he's lost the ball there. Nice little pass over. 5 seconds left. Remember, Peter Andersen, first player, finished up on 2.4. So Ed's not that far away if he can start Iron Throne. Ah, that was a nice bit of skill there to keep that ball in play. Yeah, timed out before he finished it. But now he's back to single ball. Oh, that was unlucky. Oh, man. I don't think he's done enough. He's going to end up on about 1.7. Yeah, 1.7 is still a billion shy. Strong position for second place there. Let's see what Andy the Pup Foster can do. It's been on fire all weekend. Won both tournaments yesterday. Unbelievable. Never been done before. And now he's in the final again. He's not a pup anymore. He's the Rottweiler. Yeah, that was a great ball, wasn't it? It was a good attempt. I can't remember. It was so long ago since Andy played his second ball. I can't remember if he's played his first Blackwater. Perhaps not. Once again, if you're just tuning in, we are at Bulls and Bowls in Fulda, Germany, for the European Championship Series. Oh, and Andy drains out there. He won't be happy with that. And he will take a duck egg on the first game guaranteed. For the European Championship Series weekend, this is a side tournament, and tomorrow the European Championship Series starts proper. And we'll be streaming that, so stay tuned tomorrow. This has been a Swiss tournament, head-to-head. Top 32 qualified into single elimination bracket head-to-head, and these are the final four. So we're playing 3 games. Each player gets to choose a game. And the fourth player, the one that finished qualified in fourth, will choose a tie-break game, should there be a tie-break situation. Olli Mikko's playing with house money really, because he knows that he's got at least a point, so he's not really under any pressure here. And there's a huge gap between him and Ed, who's at 1.7, and an even bigger gap between him and Peter on 2.7. So let's see what Olli can do. Good chance that Olli can complete Tyrell here and qualify his Hand of the King, because he's already completed 3 houses. Nice save. So Olli needs to complete Tyrell here to qualify his hand of the king. So he'd be looking to backhand that right ramp. Makes the ramp. Hand of the king's ready, and he cashes it. It's a long road to go, but he can do it. He can make inroads on Ed's 1.7.
Right, okay, back.
How'd you get on?
Lost, and I wasn't on that machine. I was on Nugent.
Okay.
So we're still on Game of Thrones. Okay, so
Yeah.
we just played a 4-player game on Nugent. Nugent's never going to be a long game, but they were on ball 3.
Ed ended up on 1.7 billion. This is the last player, last ball. So Peter got 2.7. Ed ended up on 1.7.
Yeah.
He was close to I'm throwing.
Yes, I saw the end of that. That was
and
tremendous.
Andy had a pretty quick drain and ended up taking a 0 for sure. And now Ollie's on about 800 in hand of the king, chasing the 1.7 he needs to. Oh, amazing
wow,
little save there.
Wow.
Twice he hit it against the flipper. Can we replay that?
Let's just do a replay.
Yeah,
on
yeah,
that.
yeah. It was like underneath the left flipper, wasn't it? He made 2 shots. Oh, here we go. Bam, bam.
That was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's great that you've resurrected the
Yeah,
10-second replay. I love that.
It wasn't not working. I'd moved it to a different function key. And I
Which
forgot to put
one is it?
It's F4 now. I think I might put it back on F12 because I'll have forgotten again by next time.
Yeah.
So okay, so hand of the king. Basically, you complete all the shots and then
It's very lucrative.
Restart the multi-ball again. So it is incredibly lucrative. I mean,
Played right, you know. I wish you would have seen Ed's third ball. He went from like 400 to 1.7,
wow.
and most of that was from hand of the king. He played it, and he played it very intelligently. In fact, he had another ball during it as well, which was interesting.
Okay, so orbit here, okay, and then catch when it comes back down. He's got to do all these shots twice. I'm assuming this is the second time round, is it? Second time through? Okay, and that was nice deflection into Targaryen targets. So that's 2 on the Greyjoy ramp.
That adds the
Greyjoy,
ball, right?
Yeah. So that's what J-Shot was talking about, I think. That must carry through
in the pops,
must carry through onto Hand of the King as well. So he wants the Martel orbit, which you can tell that because it's lit.
Shooting a bit early.
Seems to be struggling with the Martel at the moment, so he's going to try it with another ball. No, but he's still going up the start ramp.
Oh! Time stood still then.
He probably did anyway.
Yeah.
You know, the control these players have is just phenomenal, isn't it?
Yeah. And patience.
Yeah. Okay, so we finally loses it.
He's got his Martel audible.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what Ed did, Jim.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he had about a 1 billion point hand of the king.
So still needs that start ramp, which is the Martel.
The right orbit.
Yeah.
He's shooting it too early. Keep shooting the ramp. Nah, he's
Okay,
doubled
there
in
he
now.
goes. So
He's got his.
super jackpot lit, which is a huge value.
He's got 3x running as well, but that
Didn't register, did it?
it doesn't always register that battering run. There it did.
So
Oh my goodness, how much was that shot worth?
I daren't look.
He's on 1.8 billion. He's
1.8
already
billion.
taken down. He's now chasing down Peter Andersen. He's guaranteed second place. Olli Mikko from Finland. This is incredible game of Thrones.
I brought you okay yesterday. It's Martel, if you must have brought Martel in to get to, it's Martel when you have to hit all the shots twice. So.
It's great to have Wayne Johns in the chat because I know that Wayne owned Game of Thrones for quite a substantial time, and he's a rules guy, so he'd know it inside out.
Yeah.
But look at that! Look, he's guaranteed second, Ollie. He's now closing in on Peter's score of 2.7 billion. And now, how would you go about this, Jim? Would you look to go back to Blackwater?
Well, he's got a long way to go to.
He's got
Throne.
2 locks.
So 2 locks, yes, probably Blackwater, but he's not going to get $1 billion from a Blackwater multi-ball. So he's still got a lot of work to do here to catch Peter.
Yeah. What's the best way of going about that?
Well, the houses he's got left are Baratheon, Targaryen, and Stark. Stark can be a 100 million-ish.
The battering ram's lit for something exciting. What is that?
That's lit for Wildfire, which is good for...
He's got his multi-ball ready. This will be his 3rd lock. I wonder why he's not cashing it. He's going for a lot of light targets.
He's trying to light Baratheon.
Ah, right, yeah. That's
to
what.
take a house into the multi-ball with him. That's.
Oh, please! I really hope he does it.
Yeah. So he wants.
That last drop target on the right. He's got it. Now he's ready on the ramp.
So that's lit this house Baratheon.
He needs to shoot the ramp.
If he's going to be really patient, he could actually bring in another house.
Oh my God! Is he gambling too much? Baratheon's ready.
Bring in Stark. Backhand the Stark ramp.
He's gonna start. Okay. He's going to start Blackwater with Baratheon, right?
Yep. Yeah. And the Baratheon is all about shooting spinners and then collecting on the Baratheon targets. So, wow.
This is an incredible 3rd ball from Olli Mikko from Finland.
Excuse me a minute.
He just got 110 million Baratheon shot.
The good news is I am just outside the qualification zone for the tournament.
I can't say I'm unhappy to hear that because we need your presence in the booth for this amazing final, Jim.
Absolutely.
Oh, that was unlucky. He double drained there.
Yeah.
But he's on 2.1. He's still got 600k, 600 mil to get.
He's actually still got Baratheon running. So why is he not playing it? Okay. Because.
Wayne's saying that he can shoot the loop and start wall because the life catch is nice and easy with the right flipper.
Okay.
I think that's that.
Maybe what he's working on next then. So I think he's playing Targaryen. I think he wants to get Targaryen house, and he's going for Iron Throne. That's.
I mean, if he was to complete all 7 modes, then he's almost certain.
He would have won. I mean, he's on 2.1 billion now. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's completing Stark as well because he's going to need them all.
He's going to start. He's
got Targaryen ready.
Nice.
That's Stark. One more ramp. Okay. Winter is coming.
Lovely life catch.
You actually can't be far off Winter is coming multi-ball as well.
Oh really? Do you get that from shooting the loops repeatedly?
Oh
man, that was so unlucky.
We're going to have a replay of that fumble because that was absolutely awesome play. Absolutely awesome. But I say it would have been really, really great to. I'm going to show Olli that replay.
It's a tough score when you get 1.7 billion on Game of Thrones and only end up getting a point.
Absolutely.
So the results are in. Peter Andersen, the Danish dynamite, takes the 4 points.
Hang on, let me just put this in here. 4 points, Game of Thrones.
2 points goes to Olli Mikko with that amazing comeback effort.
Yeah, 1 point to Ed.
Ed gets 1 with his 1.7 bill, and Andy takes a 0.
Okay, and we'll just let them take their moments of glory and put in the scores there. Dina's ready to pounce with the moving the rig.
Going to the third
She's got to wait for lots of people to put the name in. Because I think all 3 of them are going to put the name in on this.
That was quite an extraordinary Game of Thrones.
That was awesome. Yeah, how long did it take? When did we actually start that final?
It's got to be about an hour, I'd say.
It's got to be an hour. Yeah.
You've played 2 games, haven't you?
Yeah, I played 2 games. 2 rounds of the other tournament have finished. in the time it's taken them to play this. So
between them, they got something like 7 billion points.
that's not bad, is it?
I don't think I've scored 7 billion points on Game of Thrones my entire life.
Ah, dear. So, is turn just refresh the playfield candidates.
So it's both. Doesn't help, does it much?
Okay.
So we are starting. Peter started his first ball on Dirty Harry.
Yeah, and the pinball sound is perfectly synchronised with
Okay,
with the video.
Sometimes you can.
It could be a Twitch issue.
Oh
and
man,
that was
he's not
a
going to get that one
very,
back
very,
either.
very fast rain.
It's like with pinball, when you get sling drained like that, it doesn't matter what your ranking is. Pinball
Can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter whether you're an Ostermeyer or Richard Mallet, you've got no hope.
Thank you.
So everybody plays the ramp shot to start with. Basically that. I need to go back up on.
You sure everyone's going to take that ramp shot? That's the first
Yeah.
option?
What did you say, Sam?
It's 10 million, increases to 20, doesn't it? Or 15 the second one.
Yeah, but it's also then you get the second 10 million from the ramp itself. So
Yes.
so you get 10 million to start, plus another 10, plus it advances you towards more.
Plus it feeds the right flipper as well. So HQ will start your mode.
That's basically the shot. That starts, as Richard said, the mode, and we are in
It's German.
German, so it's barroom brawl
That's correct,
in English.
Wayne's telling us that his tablet is fine and people need to refresh their browsers.
Thank you,
So
Wayne,
the problem's not on our end. Thanks, Wayne Johns.
Thanks for letting us know, and everyone refresh your browsers.
Refresh your browsers.
And
do it now.
And refresh your trousers as well.
Refresh your trousers if you need to.
Feel lucky.
He's taking the 15 though.
Yeah, most players will take the 15.
The gamble, no.
Okay, so he's brawling with the barroom people.
He's getting those.
He's got multi-ball already ready.
Stars lit, yeah.
And
Interesting if he tries to backhand that or not.
He's in there.
There he goes.
Nice.
So multi-ball starts. Jackpot is both.
Here we go for the quick ramp shot for the super, which he gets.
Nice.
Beautiful, yeah. That's perfect textbook.
Now both the side ramp and the right ramp are available for the jack.
And am I right? The side ramp is always available.
And the other one.
And the other one you have to re-enable.
Yeah.
By shooting the right
side
ramp.
Yeah, exactly.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's trying to make a left loop shot, orbit shot, ready for the super. I think he's going to use the right, maybe. Yep, there we go. Here we go.
Combo.
Yeah.
Oh.
So this is Olli at his best. Great patience on the ball.
I think he's going to try and get one on the right hand flipper. I think he just wants to forget the normal jackpot and go for the super.
Yep.
Where it's going to make a difference at this high level. Oh, nice little tip over there.
Okay, so he's basically playing round the loop here.
Here we go.
And then this flipper straight round this ramp.
He's straight back into a double trap. Same combo. Oh, unlucky there. Not quite a clean shot to the side ramp from the upper flipper.
I wonder if he's going to go.
He's not bothering about the right ramp, David.
No,
he's going for that combo, like you said.
Yeah.
And the right
nice
ramp.
tip over. This is really good play.
The right ramp is a really dangerous shot anyway because it comes.
If you don't make that shot cleanly. Oh, that was unlucky.
I think he needs to go earlier or later to be able to get the momentum to go around the.
He needs to make a clean shot on the combo. A bit earlier on that one. Needs to be a bit earlier. Andy Foster put up 2.2 billion on this Dirty Harry in the semi-final. So he's very comfortable on this machine. But as you can see, he's in last place, and really with the 4-2-1-0 scoring, Jim, it makes a huge difference to win.
Absolutely, yeah.
Nice, patient play from the Finnish master.
And the scoring
Okay,
system's
so
a game within a game, really.
out of multi-ball, but takes the ramp jackpot anyway because he can. And manages a
He
great
got a
period.
great. That was a grace, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was great. That was amazing.
I was happy with that.
I think Ollie was surprised to get that, looking at his
I was
face.
surprised.
I think he's moaning about it.
Straight back into modes, and there aren't that many modes to complete in Dirty Harry, so we might see them get to the final mode, which I can't remember the name of at the moment.
Yeah, Andy did it on
Is that
his
the one
game.
where you shoot the bullets?
It's the red one at the
Yeah, the red one at the top.
top. That's a sort of useless bit of information for people. It's the red one at the top.
I've only ever got to it once.
Somebody using a black and white monitor.
Yes,
It's the grey one at the top.
it's the grey one at the top. If you've got a black and white, if you're watching in black and white, mother,
Yeah.
More than
mother, if you're watching in black and
Yeah.
white, turn your hearing aid up, and it's that grey one at the top.
that top.
At top. Sorry, we have a joke about Yorkshire people.
Yeah.
It's not really very fair because Yorkshire people.
I've got nothing against Yorkshire.
Well, it's a well-known
I
fact.
absolutely
Though.
love their tea.
There are only two type of people. There are Yorkshire people, and then that wish they were Yorkshire people. That's a well-known fact. So here we are. Let me just point out that Richard actually isn't that small. He's on a very small chair.
Yeah.
So it looks at the moment like
Jim's on a very tall chair.
I'm on a very tall chair because I'm basically it's my stream, so I can
Yeah.
pick whatever chair I want to.
Oh, he backhanded the feel lucky.
And he'll choose 20 million, I would think, but I don't know. Yeah.
Gotta
No,
be
he's choosing the
pretty-
gun. Okay, so he has to shoot the flashing bullet,
Boom!
but he ignores the bullet
Yep.
and shoots
Shoots
the ramp,
the ramp.
which gives him a badge.
Yep, so
That
he
was
does.
clever. I would have taken the 30
HQ?
mil.
Yeah.
I would have
Take
taken
the
it.
HQ
The Mo
shot.
start.
So
Just want to shoot the warehouse. It's like a hurry up.
Oh, ricocheted.
Okay,
Off the
so-
right hand
that was
side.
fortunate, wasn't it?
yeah. So he's in the C4 explosive mode, isn't he? Where you just keep shooting the warehouse
That's
and
right. You get
defusing bombs.
progressive points. They progress 5 million each time you shoot that warehouse, so that's worth 20.
So yeah, and then feed over again.
Oh, nice recovery there with the right flipper.
Ooh, and a good fly shot
Now
straight
Morty
into
Ball's
the.
ready at the warehouse, so he's could
Oh,
really
nice.
do steps to the warehouse at the backhand. That was lovely.
That was
was
beautifully
also
timed.
Yeah.
The modes will continue in the Morty Ball. And he shoots the super, did he? No. Oh, he qualified even though it didn't go round.
Yeah,
It always
Yeah.
does. You don't need to go around. It just keeps
There is
But
a
sometimes
there's a switch near the top.
Yeah, you still got to make that switch though, haven't you?
Yeah, the switch has to be.
Yeah, it doesn't have to go all the way round.
So we've seen this before. He's got one extra ball this time, so it makes it a bit
Three
more
balls.
difficult.
Try ball.
Try ball. We were having a discussion yesterday, or a day before yesterday, with Arno and Noble about try-ball, because try-ball is in Jurassic Park, Data East.
Wow, he just got 2 supers on the bounce. This would be the 3rd if he makes it. Wow, that's skillful play from Olli Mikko.
So he's on 737 million. This is insane.
Try ball, Jim.
Try-ball in Jurassic Park and Data East is because Data East didn't get the license for the Wordle multi-ball. So they had to call it a try-ball. So what about that for a bit of useless pinball trivia?
Yeah, we'd have to be right nerds to make note of that.
Well, that's what Arno Noble is the
Yeah.
guy who runs
Yeah, I know Arno, he's a lovely guy.
Videopinballs.com.
Yeah.
He's the guy that.
Yeah, I know
Oh, he does the post commentary.
Yeah.
One
and
of your streams got
Yeah.
used from Walking Dead, and the Lefkoffs did their commentary.
That's
on it.
right, and he's.
Yeah, I watched that. That's great. Oh, is that Arno's site?
That's Arno, and his website
Oh.
gives the links to different machines or different players or different
Look how
tournaments.
skillfully Ollie is
Oh,
playing this
nice
multi-ball.
recovery.
He's kept 3 balls in play. Well, now he's down at 2, but that was so skillful. I mean, that actually made him almost 500 million points.
Yep, but he's not finished yet.
No.
It's probably easier to control 2 balls.
Yeah, that's right.
3, sorry.
Yeah.
So you should be feeling comfortable.
Tip.
Lovely.
Ah, that's unlucky. He's looking for the left loop upper ramp combo.
Anybody that doesn't actually play pinball, that may look easy. That's absolutely incredibly skillful.
He got a Grace Jack. Can he get the other Grace Jack?
No, he didn't.
But still a great multi-ball.
Absolutely.
Can't take that away from him.
So I wonder what the other guys are thinking at the moment. This is a tall order, obviously.
Jim,
Andy,
that was over $500 million from that multi-ball.
yeah. So he's got feeling lucky again at the warehouse if he wants to have another gunshot, which I think he will.
Wayne's saying in the chat, how can you tell someone comes through Yorkshire? Wait 10 minutes and they'll tell you.
Thank you, Wayne.
Yeah. And we got Neil McRae in the house.
Hi, Neil. Good to see you.
Yeah,
on
good
here.
to see Neil McRae in the house. Neil's play's improved a lot, actually.
Somebody said he needed to.
I know.
Yeah.
I noticed that actually.
Yeah.
Sorry, Neil.
Yeah.
It was that was a Yorkshire
And
insult.
the London.
I don't know if I mentioned
League.
I'm from Yorkshire.
Meanwhile, Olli Mikko is crushing this Dirty Harry.
Absolutely.
He's already completed 4 modes.
And he's just never out of control, is he? He's playing like a demon.
Playing very tight.
No, he's in a mode right now, isn't he? Yeah, he's got to shoot that. Most players tend to ignore that bomb. Oh, the bomb exploded, yeah.
Yeah. Is that one you would time out? The bomb out?
That's unlucky. Great first ball there from Olli Mikko.
And he's only got 2 more modes, I think, to complete to get to whatever that red mode is at the top. Does anybody know what the red mode's called? I've forgotten. No, that wasn't Emil, it was Olli, yeah. Olli Mikko?
Olli Mikko.
Olli Mikko.
Yeah, Olli Mikko.
Ojamies.
From Finland, yeah. So, yeah, they're all Scandinavians and they are all very much the same. Apart from Ed has a beard and is a lot younger.
Just in case you're catching up, Neil, Andy Foster won both tournaments yesterday. He won the Classics and the Main.
Absolutely awesome play. And so he was on the presentation stage this morning, collecting 2 first place trophies.
False trophies.
False trophy, don't mention the false
Have you
trophies.
told them the story about why they weren't here?
This is Emil.
We'll do it in between.
Yeah, let's stick to the pinball.
Let's get
Okay.
on the pinball.
Let's stick to the pinball. I think there's even an icon about stick to the pinball.
Is it?
Well, there should be.
There should be. We'll make one up.
Okay, this is Emil Dreiborg from Denmark.
Who's just known as Ed. by the way.
Yeah. He's ranked 29 in the world now. I remember watching him a few months back, Jim, me and you on the stream, and he was outside the top 100.
Absolutely. He's been.
I love the way he
That was
holds the
great.
upper flipper up and gets the
Straight
HQ.
into
I never
HQ.
thought of doing
I
that.
never really either. That was. Yeah. So, let's see what he can do.
Does it always do that then? If you shoot that left loop and
don't
hold the
know,
right
but
flipper up, goes in the HQ, that'd be dead handy to know, wouldn't
It
it?
would, wouldn't it? Yeah. That's sort of you would expect it to be something that everybody knew.
Never
If
seen
it-
it.
if
I've
it
never
did.
seen it before.
It might be just on this machine. It's a peculiarity. So. Yeah, he did it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just did exactly the same shot
Oh
again.
my god.
Does it walk on all of them?
I wish I'd have known. I wish I'd have known that earlier. That seems a great way to get the
That's a
HQ
bit
shot.
like getting car multi-ball.
Yeah,
on,
I was just thinking that. Where,
Yeah, very similar.
Yeah.
Neil would know that. He's got a
Nice dig. Great dig from Ed.
yeah. Shadow, isn't it? That game.
Yes,
Yeah.
Shadow with the car
Also
multi-ball.
X-Men when you do the beast and finish it.
Yeah.
Hold the flipper
Yeah,
up.
okay, yeah,
It's a
and
dot
hit it.
bumper in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not every shadow will give you con.
No,
that
that's
scoop,
right.
but
Yeah. It's worth trying if you ever play it in a tournament.
Yeah.
And if it fails, try something else.
If it fails, try something else. So that's basically once you've got car multi-ball, it hold the right flipper up, shoot the orbit, hold the right flipper up, and it does often.
Okay, so Ed has started his multi-ball. He's
You know, this final is going to take a long, long time, don't you?
Yeah.
I mean, we've got 4 world-class players here, You can see the on the score in the centre. This is their IFPA rank in the world. So we've got number 6, number 27, number 29, and number 96. That's 4 top 100 players.
Andy Foster's going to be a lot higher than rank 96 next week when the results come through. He's got two big scores to go in already, and we haven't even finished the weekend. We haven't got to the weekend yet.
That's right. Yeah.
True weekend.
I mean, if you watch back on the stream later and watch that Game of Thrones, that was over an hour long.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
it's
lucky.
just that.
Lucky.
It's down the drain.
Tilted away a bit of bonus, but nothing too major. So,
still a great first ball. What did he end up on? Like 400 or 500, wasn't it?
Probably not as high as that, I wouldn't think. So you see now this number's changed to an ECS number. So this is the position in the European Championship Series for each of the players. And I put that in for this stream. Normally that gives the best rank that they've ever held.
Right.
But the ECS is what we're here for this weekend, so I thought it would be useful to know the positions in the European Championship itself.
No, these aren't like lightning flippers, Neil.
No. Okay, greetings from Finland, Marco. Greetings back. Let's flip with flow. Complimenting Ed on a very nice T-shirt.
And we've got Andy the Bulldog Foster.
Andy the Rottweiler. We're doing Rottweiler. Bulldog.
Where he used to be the pup, but now he's the bulldog.
Now he's the bulldog.
Yeah.
He's grown up now.
Yeah.
He's matured.
So we're basically working on giving pinball players sort of celebrity names. Yeah, a bit like darts and snooker and things.
Yeah. Nicknames.
So
Complimentary ones, hopefully.
Yeah.
they have to be complimentary ones. Yeah, I mean, come on. So here we go. Andy Foster. No stranger to this machine.
Andy is very comfortable on this machine.
Oh,
During his semi-final, he chose this machine and put up 2.2 billion grand champion score and plunged his last ball. So he's totally comfortable in this game.
Do you see that? He got rejection after the...
His live catch is insane.
Did
you just see that?
Yeah.
Bit lucky there on that sling inlay.
Multi-ball lit, and he's got... Is he going to feel lucky?
Mitt Flipper.
Punk?
Mitt Flipper means with flipper.
Mitt Flipper with a flipper.
And Beluch check means lit. I figured that out.
Your knowledge of German is just amazing.
Yeah.
So, multi-ball start. Let's see what Andy can do.
What's he going for?
Oh, he missed
on
it.
The way, they went
He
for the way
missed it,
down.
Yeah. Most players do it on the way up, right?
Yep.
And like you say, David, you only got to hit the switch.
Well, they got to or so far up, so...
Switch is just below, it's about 11:30, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like it rejects, but then it gives you the super.
So Andy takes second swell. That's his first super, isn't it? Oh, and unfortunately he drains.
Ouch.
Uh-oh.
That's trouble.
Man.
Okay.
Andy really needs to
So you can see his look of disappointment there. It's,
I mean, it's when you've been used to such high finishes that he's had this weekend. But he really needs to win this game, Andy.
Yeah, it's been a long day, they're all pretty tired.
Yeah.
I know Andy's eating because I went to get him a hot dog earlier. And they served the hot dog, it was 2 pieces of hot dog joined together, and then they put a roll in the middle.
Yes, that's right.
And you have to tear the roll.
Sausage comes miles over the edge. It's like a little bit of bread in the middle and a massive sausage.
Is that a German thing?
That's a typical German bratwurst. It's called
bratwurst.
Right. Yep. It's probably pronounced wrongly. It probably doesn't sound anything like that. But I call it a bratwurst.
I like bratwurst.
So here we go with Peter Andersen.
Yeah, see what Peter Andersen can do.
Peter always has a nice smile, doesn't he?
He looks so relaxed today. Have you noticed that? Do you realise? Have you noticed his face and everything?
Yeah,
He just looks so relaxed.
Very confident.
Yeah, he looks really relaxed. He was smiling earlier before the finals.
And he's such a modest.
Oh, beautiful save. Right there with that bit of lag.
Bit of a freeze, yeah.
Nice combo that.
put your complaints on a postcard and send them to PO Box 650.
Yeah, please do.
Brilliant.
Right, HQ, do you think? Yep.
He needs one more badge to qualify as multi-ball. Barroom Gesamt means total. Man, that's silly.
About a hard third.
That was harsh though, but I felt like he doubled it. But
You can take the machine can take a
bit of a
reasonable
notch,
shake, but anything like that, especially from the front, shunting it to the front is a no-no.
So we're going to have a bit of a delay now. We'll start our 1 minute timer on here, shall we? So you can watch that 1 minute timer countdown.
Yeah.
And then
what happens in this situation? Whilst we got the 1 minute timer on, we're just to allow the viewers to know our situation is we're watching a bar through a glass thing. Our booth is separate from a bar, and they're watching a delayed stream. So when they see a player walking away from the machine despondently, they're not actually seeing it on the stream until about 30 seconds to a minute later. And so it's kind of a bit of a spoiler for those that are present. But we're watching the actual live.
We're watching it absolutely live, so we can see all the gameplay as it happens.
No latency.
Exactly. So Olli had a great first ball, didn't he? He's already started 4 modes. He's on his 5th mode.
Yep. But he went a lot before the minute was up. And this is what we find with majority of players do not wait a minute.
No.
Yeah. They're too keen to get on with the game.
Yeah.
And the minute wait sort of gets you out of sync.
That's right.
They want to play pinball, don't they?
They want to play pinball, yeah. Okay, so he'll be working his way towards his. I mean, you've got to look here as to whether he wants modes or whether he wants multi-balls.
He's just made lieutenant rank. That was another 30 million.
I think wizard mode completion might be one of his goals here.
It's got to be. I mean,
and then we're going to find out what that red insert says, aren't we?
We are. Well, we hope we are. I mean,
man!
So we
spoke
might
too
not.
soon.
But he's on the last one. He's only got one, which is stop.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah, and then you've got to start the actual wizard mode itself.
So, did you guys see any of the NAS today? No, unfortunately not, because we've been playing pinball.
Let's have a look at some of the questions on there. Any reasonable questions we can answer?
So, crime. Crime is what the top mode calls. Thank you
very
much, man.
Crime wave.
Crime wave. Thank you.
So hopefully we'll see Olli get to that.
Thank you, Mads Christiansen. Nice to see you on the stream.
Yeah. Good to see 2 Danish players in the final, and it's too bad that Mads isn't here.
Oh, Neil McRae says, does Dave really drive a taxi? Actually, I do. I'll run over you next time I see you.
Yeah, if you ever need a taxi from anywhere, Bulls and Balls at 2 o'clock in the morning, just ring David.
600 euros.
600 euros, he'll be there like a flash.
Don't have a G5 phone there.
Yeah. Alright, so Ed.
So he wants to work towards his next multi-ball, doesn't he?
He's got a warehouse hurry-up multi-ball. He's going to backhand the warehouse.
No, he's not. Yeah. I mean, it's not a huge scoring thing,
it's worth going for.
It is, yeah, because you just keep getting regular 25 million shots, that's true. But you were shooting it there.
He survived.
Yeah, he's on fingertips at the moment.
He survived.
Ooh,
my goodness, that was close.
Right.
There's no debounce on these tilts though. That's the thing with these Bally Williams games. If that tilt bob touches the outer ring 3 times, it will disqualify you.
Yeah. So of course Ed now on triple danger, so you can't afford to move the machine at all.
That's the thing with the modern Sturms, Jim. You can make one big move and get away with it. But these Bally Williams games, you can't.
That was again with the upper flipper straight into the HQ.
That's just fantastic.
That is amazing.
We all know about.
We're all going to be doing that for the rest of the weekend, aren't we? That's in fact everybody in the tournament is.
Everyone's going to know about it now.
Yeah, but Jim, seeing it and being able to do it is a totally different thing.
That's true, but you can try it, can't you?
Yeah.
Well, look, we've got an advantage over the people who are playing the final of the side tournament because they're
might
not
have
watching
seen
the
that,
stream,
yeah.
so they won't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to be using that tomorrow.
Yeah. So I mean, these are, 550 million is not a small, low score, is it?
That's a good score.
And
At this level, you need something a bit more. You need to really put it out of the bag.
Yep.
Sharp.
You need to.
So
Ed starts his multi-ball.
and this is the main multi-ball. So he shoots the ramp first from the gun, so
he
that
makes
gives
it.
him a super jackpot. And then
I finished in the top 12, and David. I don't think David qualified, but he was close. It's a tough school here, Neil.
okay, so
I qualified in the main today.
Oh yeah, David qualified in the main.
I had Julio,
Oh, you lost it.
and he was 1 point ahead of me.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Right, back to the pinball.
okay, so that's end of multi-ball. Time for a quick jackpot.
Back
if it's
to
quick.
mono-ball.
No.
Oh, that's a lovely save.
It was.
Didn't really expect that to come back.
Beluch tap must mean lit.
But
Yes.
that slap save after you had the 2 double dangers.
I know.
Yeah.
That's like,
How do you get away with it? It's like,
no risk, no fun.
Uh-oh.
No, it's good there. It's good there.
Wow, he's breaking his shots though. He want to make that HQ shot as soon as possible.
Yeah.
He seems to be rushing a little bit. He's not like settling down.
he also seems to be shooting for the safe house.
Does he know something we don't know
I
about?
don't know. Is he feeling lucky? Yes, he probably is.
Take the 15.
Take the 15.
He's thinking about it. 15.
Shoot the
yeah,
gun.
yeah,
Take the 15. Shoot the gun.
Yeah,
Take
and
the
then shoot
15.
your HQ and start the next mode. Lovely.
That's
There
it.
we go.
Wow, a nice big ransom there. He got 32 mil for that.
And 728 million with that bonus.
Mhm.
So he's still in it.
So here we go with the exploding C4. Or
Every time you shoot the warehouse, it progresses by 5 million points.
So he's been doing
There you go. They're all doing it.
they're up. Yeah. No, this is Ed. He's the one.
Yeah,
that
he's
did
the
it.
one that-
He's the one that started it.
He's the one who's
yeah.
doing it.
Okay,
No one else
yeah,
is at the
Nobody
moment.
else is, but we think everybody else is.
Until
doing
after
it.
this game, then we'll all be doing it.
Yeah. Well, it could actually be in this game because other people have obviously seen
I mean,
Ed
if
doing that.
if you saw that, you'd do it too, wouldn't you?
Of course you would. Yeah.
Is he not even going for the warehouse?
Nice shot.
No, he's not. No.
Oh wow.
He will probably from this forehand.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
But
So
yeah,
HQ,
if
right
he's the
flipper,
if he's the
warehouse,
right,
left flipper.
yeah, exactly. Or he might hold up the right flipper.
Oh, what was he going? Was he going?
He's going for the
looping.
HQ.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
he's going
and
for
it
the
cost
loop,
him.
for the ramp, for the super.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that one brick
Yeah.
shot cost him.
And that was, but sensibly not pushing it because he had no tilt left at all. in that
Exactly. Yeah,
game,
he
so.
would have lost his bonus unnecessarily.
So this is, just to remind you, the final of the Friday tournament here at the ECS weekend at Bulls and Balls in Fulda in Germany. We've already had 3 evenings of finals and there are 2 more to follow. Tomorrow is the European Championship Series itself.
So don't forget to tune in.
Tune in all day. We'll be running commentary on that, I think, pretty much all day.
There's a place for the IFBA Worlds up for grabs. The highest finisher.
The highest finisher who hasn't already qualified
Qualified,
gets
yeah.
a place in IFPA 17 in Florida.
Sunny Florida.
So who could that be?
Could be one of us 3.
Could be one of us 3. Yeah. It could. You could be looking now at the ECS entry. Wow, I never thought of that. It could be any one of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, shall we?
Can't be Andy, 'cause he's
Yeah,
already
stick
got
to the
this.
game. Yeah. Andy Foster. He's been on fire all weekend. He really needs to pull something out of the bag here because he cannot afford to take anything less than 2nd place. Ideally, you want 4 points here.
He's capable of doing it. We know that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is exciting. The wild card IFPA spot is a lovely little
And
carrot.
the other wild card came from the.
Oh, he's doing it. He's been watching.
Fantastic.
He wasn't doing that. He wasn't doing that earlier, Jim.
You watch these players; they are all now going to be doing that.
Yeah, it's great to see.
So Ed Dreiborg.
It's happening every time.
It's just this machine that does it on.
Ed was the originator.
Absolutely, I think Ed should get some bonus points from the
to
other
name it
players.
after him.
The Dreiborg.
Or the Ed Harry hole shot.
That's far too complicated. The
LHQ.
Ed's diverted
Yes.
Dreiborg shot.
It's even more complicated than mine.
It was. Yes, but you're not supposed to notice that.
Okay, pretend I didn't hear it.
The Dreiborg.
The Dreiborg. Yeah, let's just call it the Dreiborg. That's easy.
That's it,
Okay,
the
thank you,
Dreiborg.
Richard. We were thinking far too complicated.
Yeah, that was funny.
We're
You told David off for making it too long-winded, and then you made
It's more complicated. I know. That's what you can do when you're a Yorkshireman.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
simple is always best. Thank you,
keep it
Richard.
simple, stupid. Thank you, Richard. Yes, much appreciated.
All right, the Dreiborg.
Sorry, too much frivolity. Flivority
Meanwhile-
in the booth.
Meanwhile,
Back at
and Andy is wanting to shoot the left loop for 50 mil. It counts down. You catch a
nice
bank robber.
recovery.
Can you backhand that?
Yes.
He's going in the warehouse to feed the right flipper.
Yep.
His multi-ball is
Is
lit.
he feeling lucky?
Nah, they always take the money. I would.
Yeah. It's a mug's going
Left
to
loop.
gamble it.
Oh, he's in the HQ. His multi-ball is ready, and he'll just shoot the warehouse now, won't he, Jim?
Really?
Bam. Good night.
Yes.
Yep, there goes the next multi-ball.
Super is available on the
Super
side ramp
jackpot
from
on
the
the side
gun.
ramp from the gun.
Wonder if he'll let it go all the way up and back down and go shoot it now. He does this. It's kind of weird.
He thinks
he got it.
He probably thinks you get more momentum by going
Yeah.
down the nut by bouncing off the wall rather
That's
than going
true.
with it.
Yeah, maybe he's got a point, but he did break one earlier. So now Andy is looking to chase the current leader, which is Ed. Ed's on what, a billion already?
It's Olli that's in the lead.
Ollie.
Yeah, not Ed, Ollie.
Yeah, right.
Ed's just under $1 billion.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, nice.
Nice save.
That's worth a.
Yeah, that was below the flipper then at one point.
Yeah, watch this, guys. Watch this replay.
I think this is
See
what
where the
really,
ball ends up.
What really separates. That was almost impossible to save.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, great.
That was well replayed. That was fantastic.
I would have fumbled that out.
Oh, he gets the in lane as well. And he misses the super.
Nice, another in lane.
Oh,
Nice.
now he takes the standard jackpot.
Lovely
Oh,
combo.
look at that.
That's
Oh, wow.
beautiful.
So all more points on top of the cake. More icing.
Oh my goodness, he almost done another combo.
That was. That would also have been worth.
Oh, I don't know.
He's shooting the right hand. He's on fire, this Andy Foster. I'm telling you.
he's-
Here we go. Oh, if he'd have got that one. Combo.
Come on, get another.
It certainly wasn't going for the hole that time.
But
It
he's
was going
caught
for
right
the
up.
one.
He's
Yeah.
now only 200 million behind the lead.
Minus bonus.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Wow. This is proving to be another awesome game, guys.
Yeah, it's only ball 2 as
It's
well,
not, it's
Jim.
not far away now.
We're close to 100 viewers
This
as well.
this
Thank
will
you
put him much
for
better.
tuning in.
Yeah, this will put him a lot nearer in contention because of the last game.
Yeah,
so if he can win
absolutely.
this,
Yeah, that's right, Neil.
it's going to put it right back.
He GC'd it in the semi-final. I watched it earlier.
We didn't stream it. So,
No, it wasn't on the rig.
Oh,
but
he's got the grand champion, yeah.
2.2 billion.
2.2 billion.
Plus
Had
he
a game earlier on
plunged,
today.
he plunged his third ball, Jim. That's off 2 balls.
Yeah.
Oh,
and it didn't work.
Because it was a
Oh.
very slow loop. Did you notice that?
I think.
He needs to go around a bit faster. It was very slow. It crawled around.
Yeah, but I think Andy should have a word with Ed there and just say, that.
You failed me.
Yeah, the Dreiborg
Wow.
shot's supposed to be a fail.
Oh, that's so unlucky. You saw his
Like-
eyeballs roll there. Did you see
Yeah,
that?
his
Really?
eyeballs,
Yeah.
yeah. The bulldog eyeballs.
Nearly fell off.
Yeah.
That's the bulldog eyes.
The bulldog eyes were
Puppy
rolling.
eyes.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Okay.
but it's a great ball. Good catch up.
Absolutely. So here we go, ball 3. And this is going to be another game that's an hour long. I mean,
Yeah.
this is crazy pinball.
Just as well it's only 3 games, we'll be able
That's
to.
right, yeah. Just imagine it's like best of 7.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, Peter's on 4 points.
so Peter's
Stare.
going to... Oh, Peter should have started a multi-ball there.
He has.
Oh, he has, okay, yeah, good. He just didn't get the...
Did it not feed
jack-
the gun then?
Yes, he did, he just didn't get the super jackpot.
Right.
So that's his normal jackpot. Okay, he needs to get control of the ball. And then he'll be playing the side ramp. Wham. Okay.
I wonder if he's going to hold
That's-
the flipper up for the HQ hole shot.
Now, let me think.
Or is he going to be a bit more original?
And play a Andersen variation.
Wow, he backhanded the left loop then.
Those little catches are just amazing.
Yeah. Just the reaction time for some of these plays.
That's
actually.
right. It's unbelievable,
Yeah.
isn't it? They can just see things happening like before 20 seconds before they're going to happen.
Yeah, he got a grey super there.
He did.
I heard him say, I've done a bit of lip reading, I heard him say, come on.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Was that in Danish or was it in?
No, it was in English.
It was English,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. I think come on's a pretty universal kind of self-encouragement.
Okay.
Or maybe
so,
he said it with a Danish accent.
Yeah. Okay. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh dear.
So he started his warehouse hurry up multi-ball, quick 2-ball multi-ball. Every time he shoots the warehouse, he'll get 25 million.
Yep.
That's quite a useful base value that he locked in there. Wow, that was a lovely backhand from the right flipper, and then he combos it with the left. And he's gone in off the bank shot. Very cheeky play now.
This is a great mode when you're
Oh, that was unlucky.
just starting play because of the high value of 25 million.
Yeah.
But
But at
obviously
this stage,
he's looped the mode, so
Yeah, that's right.
they're not so important anymore.
So okay. Is this ball 2?
We still get people in the chat saying the sound's delayed, but there's nothing we can do about that at the moment.
Okay.
Nice, he's on the
Peter
flip
plays
up.
the Dreiborg.
Indy's fixed.
Indy's fixed. Okay. Thank you very much. So we are going to be changing to Indy 500 for the third game.
It's fully operational now, so we've been told.
Fully operational.
None of this would be happening without the help of Dina Lindsay.
Dina's amazing. She just sort of works out there with the getting all the rigs connected and working with the tournament directors, just to make sure we can sit here and keep you all entertained. So.
Yeah. So she does 95% of the work.
Or more than 95%.
He does 5% of the work, just sitting there commentating.
Absolutely. So Peter's on 787 million, so there isn't a low score in this game.
Oh my goodness! What a save was that? That was insane!
That's
In my life, have you seen anything like that? That was just a
That just
took a single danger, and I've got goosebumps.
So watch this.
oh, look at that! Oh, that's beautiful.
And then push things
Beautiful.
straight in the warehouse. I mean,
Now
you know,
that is why this player, the Danish Dynamite Peter Andersen, is so highly rated and such an amazing player. That moves like that separate the wheat from the chaff. That was insane.
absolutely.
I would have tilted out or mistimed it and drained out.
I wouldn't have even seen it.
And he only took a single, Jim.
Yeah. Just one danger.
It's just very, very small wobbles, enough
That
to bring
was-
it back up again. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look back at that. Jim puts all these streams up on his YouTube channel.
Yep.
After the tournament's finished, he'll have a couple of days rest, and then probably Wednesday or Thursday.
By the end,
Yeah.
certainly by the end of the week, there will be the first and probably first and second final
Yeah.
video.
So all these points are gravy that any other lesser mortal player wouldn't have got. Now Peter started his multi-ball, and all these millions of points that he's getting, he wouldn't have got without that amazing save.
That's right. Yeah.
And he's now moved into first place with these jackpots.
Yep.
Okay, so he's back down. He's down to 2 balls.
So, you know, and these players are used to playing at this level. So, you know, if you ever get 1 billion points on this machine on Dirty Harry, you would think, okay, that's it. I don't need to play anymore. Yeah, I've just won. Yeah, and with these guys, they're just like, okay, he's got 1 billion, I'll get 1 billion. If you've got 2 billion, okay, I'll get 2 billion. It's just insane, isn't it? I'll get 4 billion. Whatever you get, I'm gonna get. It's like, and it's a real credit to the level of pinball.
Yeah, it's raised the roof limit of pinball, wasn't it? It's like opened up to another level.
Yep.
Nice save. Still keeping these 2 balls alive, incredibly. He's not quite caught up I think Ed's on about 1.2.
That's another super.
He's catching up slowly but surely.
Oh, wow.
I'm so glad we're actually streaming this final, Jim. It's going to be epic.
This is insane, Toby.
In the stream of the best of 5 instead of the finals 4.
Okay, so it says best of 5. Okay, all right. Thank you.
Great ball though from Mr. Andersen.
Oh man, he ends up on 1.187.
Okay, so
Mikko. Ojamies.
from Finland.
Ojamies or Ojamies?
Ojamies, definitely pajamas,
Yeah.
sort of that sort of thing.
Now,
Pajamas.
I think. Yeah.
we were hoping that we could see the mode completion.
That's right, and this is our
It
chance.
was about an hour ago, wasn't it, Jim?
This is about an hour
David?
ago. Yeah,
Yeah.
we were saying, wouldn't it be nice to get to that top mode, which Matt's pointed out to us was called Crime Wave.
Yeah.
So he's going to get a ball.
Is he
back.
getting that?
Yeah, he'll get that. back.
Neil's kindly clip that save.
Thank you very
Yeah. So
much.
if anyone in the street in the chat wants to see that incredible save by Peter Andersen, then
Just go on the clips below
just
and you'll
click on that
see
link.
that. That's, thanks, Neil. Clipping is a really, really good system
It's only
within Twitch.
It's only 100 million behind.
Yeah, Olli Mikko needs to cash 100 million points here.
Less.
Yeah, he's probably got it on the bonus, right?
No, not quite. I haven't called it yet.
1.187 was Peter's total score.
Couple of shots and he should be there.
If he backhands,
He's going to do that. He's
backhands
Back
that
in the
warehouse.
warehouse.
one in the HQ, one in the warehouse. Too late. HQ's gone.
Uh-oh.
That's okay, just see a nice little bit of ball juggling on a
Up and
flipper.
up.
Yeah, I'm glad we can hear it live
Yes,
and it's
awesome.
not delayed. I like that. I'd like to know what's happening on here now.
Not in 10
Yeah,
seconds
yeah,
time.
yeah.
I don't think the delay is actually very much.
Okay, he's just going to do a careful pass over.
No, it's not. Tonight it's not that bad. It's not that much, Jim. It's probably
Oh,
about 20
beautiful.
seconds.
Okay, and
the other night it
yeah,
was
yeah.
over a minute.
That should be enough for the bonus.
Yeah, he's 50 million shy at the moment,
I'm
David.
not going to call it, but
He's 50 million shy at the moment.
I think he needs one more.
Uh-oh.
Right.
Oh, backhand it now.
No, he's left
Oh,
it.
he's being safe.
Yeah, I would have flailed and
Oh,
failed
he
it.
just flailed off the side wall there. He's going for the HQ.
Right.
Did you see that? Flailed off.
Yeah, I would really like him to start this final mode.
So would I. But the trouble is, if he starts it, he's not going to play it out.
Oh!
Nice
Don't
save.
let us down. You want to see this final mode? Is he going to get it?
He's not going to even start it because he's got one mode to play, and by the time he's
Yeah.
played it, he'll have won the game. Oh no, sorry, no, there's
No,
two
no,
more.
no,
No,
they
there's
get-
two more players
yeah,
to play.
yeah,
Of course there
no,
are. So
no,
yeah,
no, he's not
yeah.
gonna
Come
bail
on,
now.
come on, Olli.
Yeah.
But it puts him into the lead.
This feeds the right flipper. Usually the players do a live catch like that.
It's pretty impressive live
Yeah.
catch as well, yeah. So HQ, yeah,
Bam! That starts
okay.
the ultimate mode.
So he's in the lead now.
David, so would you time this mode out? Because Crime Wave is really valuable, right? Uh-oh.
Can be.
Yeah, and then just like your HQ and cash Crime Wave. Oh my goodness, please. just
Come
keep
on,
it
Olli, we
all
want to
play.
see. Don't stop flicking, stop flipping.
Oh, no, has he done enough? He needs 1.187.
No,
It's
He's
close.
done it.
Oh my god!
Just under.
And that's why I didn't want to call it.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was very close.
Crikey, that's Olli will be kicking himself for that.
I would feel really bad if that happened to me.
There's a chance the other two players can go past him yet, you know.
That guarantees Peter Andersen at least a point. That we do know.
That's right, yeah.
That's all.
But it could be
at the moment. That's all we can say.
Yeah,
maybe one of these players gets to crime wave.
And Olli could finish up with 0.
I wasn't happy with Olli flailing around there. I would have trapped up and timed that mode out, wouldn't you, David?
Well, I think
I've got to say, you know, he's in the flow and he's with it.
And he's a very, very careful, methodical player. I mean, I think most people would have backhanded the warehouse.
I would have backhanded that
because
before
that
it timed out.
To give him another 23 million, yeah.
Because that feeds the right flipper, doesn't it?
And the 23 million would have probably been
He
enough
was
to get
played
him
safe,
over.
but he played too safe.
Basically, he's less than 0.3% shy of his target score.
Exactly, yeah.
And Peter's going to be loving that because having 4 points from the first game, he's guaranteed having at least 5 going into the last game.
And if he wins this game, of course, he's guaranteed to win the tournament. So,
oh my God, that means that Peter's guaranteed at least 2 points.
So now Peter is on a minimum of 6. Wow.
Where's the Bulldog?
The Bulldog is on his way.
This Bulldog is on his way.
He's no longer a pup.
He's a Bulldog. So
this ball right here, right now, has huge implications going into the final game because if the Bulldog can overturn all of them, it's going to make it very exciting.
Very interesting. Yeah. It's going to play right to the wire.
Right to the wire.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'd love to see it actually. I'm rooting for Andy right here, right now.
Okay, so just in case we need it, we already have a tie-break machine of Iron Maiden being chosen. So we'll be playing Indy 500 as the third game, and if there is a tie-break at all, that will be on Iron Maiden. The players chose these 4 machines. They drew lots to decide who was playing first and choosing first. So these 3 machines are the choice of the players you are seeing before you.
If Andy can't overturn Peter's score, then he will have an unassailable lead, unfortunately, going to the last game. I meant unfortunately, not for Peter Andersen fans, but for the... it didn't work that time. For the neutral that wants to see anyone can win it in the last game scenario.
Okay, and just on the chat, hi Zambuka and hi Zana.
Hi Zana.
Current score, that's not difficult to tell, it tells you in the middle of the stream.
Great to see Leven in the chat. It's too bad you're not here. Leven Engelbeen's in the chat.
Oh, and the Dreiborg's just not working.
No.
The Dreiborg's failing.
Down there you can, there. So that way?
Where we're pointing?
Or is it that way?
What are we doing?
For the subscribe.
Oh, subscribe no, it's probably up that way.
Oh, is that way?
Up
that way. So everything's reversed here.
Hit subscribe anytime would be great.
Oh my goodness, he's floating with the outlane there.
Or follow, or like, or anything like that.
Or write something interesting in the chat.
Write in the chat. I'm not monitorised. Hi Fish Bingo, good to see you back. This has been an awesome final so far, and it's nowhere near finished yet. Andy drains. So.
That actually means that
Andersen
I believe that means that Peter Andersen has an unassailable lead.
Andersen has won the tournament.
He thoroughly deserves it with that amazing outlane save. And Andy takes a 0.
Andy takes a 0.
Peter got a 4.
Olli takes a 2.
Olli got a 2, and Emil got a 1.
Okay, so. Okay, so right, score's corrected.
Well done, Jim.
No problem.
Yeah, I'm
only here for the beer.
Okay, cheers.
That's mine. That's yours.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, everyone.
Good weekend.
Cheers, David.
Yeah.
Cheers, Jim. Cheers, D.
It's okay. Okay, so Indy 500, absolutely wonderful game. This is actually this machine is the very first pinball machine that I bought, as in this machine, not just Indy 500. This exact one.
Wow.
This was sold to me by Nick Marshall. Some, I don't know, maybe 8, 9, 10 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So this is actually
And
from...
it came to Germany. When I moved to Germany, I brought it with me.
Yeah.
And then I sold it. And then it finished up being bought again by Matthias, the owner of Balls and Balls, and it's back here.
It came back to you?
So that's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. Has it got LEDs in it? Yeah.
Yes, it's they're all actually David's LEDs.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
David's LED kit is what's in
That's
this.
pinball.led.co.uk.
Pinball-LED.co.uk. A new webpage up too.
Okay, so a bit of advertising there. I'll send him a bill later.
Yeah.
He's in a mode pit stop, is it, Jim?
He's in. He's not in pit stop. No, he's in.
Pit something.
What's it called?
It's in German actually, so.
It is pit stop multi-ball.
Yeah.
Pit stop
That's
multi-ball.
what I thought.
And basically the flashing shots to score jackpots. So Peter playing this perfectly, as you would expect. Indy is a great fast-flowing machine. It's of the generation things like No Fear and Attack from Mars and all of those. And you can play a control game, but you really also have to be able to play the fast flow game.
Wow.
So Peter will be disappointed with that, 125 million. Most of us would be quite pleased with that as a first ball score.
Of course, you can wax the playfield and make it even faster.
There are a number of cheats in Indy, which I'll tell you when they hit those various modes. So, yes. Great to be here at Balls and Balls. I hope you're all enjoying this absolutely awesome final. Friday night stream.
We've got someone from the USA, Dave Andersen, I believe, who's saying cheers boys, but early for a beer here, so I assume that he must be in
Don't think that's coming back. Oh, it is. They got a Kugel guess.
Ball safe.
Ball save, yeah.
I'm guessing that guess means safe.
A bit more German than we know now.
Yeah. My vocabulary is widening.
So this is selecting modes, and people normally stop at 15 million.
Yeah, you can get 20 if you're greedy.
There is a routine to do it.
There is, I know. If you've owned the machine, you know exactly where the 20s are.
What do you have to do, Jim? Please tell me.
You have to know where they are. They're always it's a repeating pattern.
Okay.
So
I always take the 15 million.
Yeah, I know.
If I'm looking for the 20 million,
you finish up with nothing.
Yeah, or it gives you what? 10?
It can give you.
Can't give you 1 point, though, can it?
It can give you 10 laps. I think is the worst. Is the lowest score it gives you. So that's probably gone. She's eating the ham on.
Looks like prosciutto cotto.
That's Gabrielle, who came from Madrid.
Yeah.
And brought us a ham on, a pack of ham on. The first thing he gave us when he came into the venue.
So Olli Mikko strained out on
51 million, which is not a high score at all. So
Olli needs to win and have Peter come last for there to be a playoff. So
yep.
Anything's possible with these guys then.
Anything is possible. And we have our tournament director coming in.
The side tournament is already over.
Alright, okay. Alright.
I sent you your results.
Okay. I'll read it out after this.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Okay,
Thanks,
cheers Toby. Okay, so the side tournament that I was playing in earlier, the final of that is over. Before the end of the third game here in this final. Well, that's purely, is he going to get, yes, he got the 20 million. So Ed knows exactly where the 20 millions are.
Dave's in Australia. Okay. Thanks for tuning in. We got an Australian viewer, Jim, Dave Andersen.
Okay,
Dave. We're in a place called Fulda.
It's 8 a.m. in Australia, so he must be on the East Coast. Great to have you watching, Dave. Truly a global transmission, this, Jim.
Absolutely. I mean, it's so international. It's untrue. It's international in terms of players. You know, look here, we've got 2 from Denmark, 1 from Finland, and 1 from the UK. There is no German in the final again. We're going to have to stop these other European countries coming, you know.
Yeah.
Did you thank Gabrielle for the ham-on? I take it you guess where it came from.
I'm on the bone.
Ham-on. They call them ham-ons. You know the big, really big meat? Yeah. It's called a ham-on. Don't you know any Spanish?
Well, I hope there's some ham on it.
Ham-on. there is in fact some ham on it as well. Dear. We have to put up with these jokes from David from, I was going to say from time to time, but it's actually pretty much all the time, isn't it?
Yeah.
We love him really.
Yeah, we do.
No, of course we do.
Quick
No tears though, yeah? We have been known to get emotional, but normally only after a drink. So, okay, he's in dueling drivers. Now there is a cheat in dueling drivers. If you press the plunge button 4 or 5 times, it will give you one of the lanes.
I'll never remember that if I were getting plunging drivers, but that's useful information.
It's useful information, yeah. So he's now completed. Was that 10 million? So that's
Dueling
completed
drivers, not
2.
plunging drivers.
So dueling drivers, he starts his multi-ball, which is great with dueling drivers.
Is that a good stand?
He should be able to complete it because the.
I know to crisscross ramps with the jackpots.
Yep.
So if you shoot the lock shot during this multi-ball, will that increase your jackpot value?
It basically becomes a bit like an adder ball. It's not any use while you're at this stage. If he locks this ball,
Like he's just shot.
all right. Now he's down. Now he's down to 2 balls.
Right.
Okay? So if he locks another ball,
I see what you mean. It keeps one's.
Yeah, it's one.
It's kind of.
so he's got a grace period now where if he shoots this and shoots the lock, he will get the third. He will get the third one back.
Right. Yeah, and he got a 50 mil jack instead of a 30.
And if he can get the third ball into the lock, then he gets the 50 million super jackpot.
Right.
But it's actually more useful for the for what is exactly just what he's done. Yeah? Because the super jackpot then throws all 3 balls out at the same time, and it puts you back in a bit of an uncontrolled situation. But that's the you see there, super jackpot, 60 million, sorry, 20 million per ball. But all 3 balls are now going to throw out of the supercharger at one go.
Frantically trying to get them under control again.
Yeah, and shoot back in the lock. So
and that's what tends to happen, is that you lose control of the multi-ball. So I think actually super jackpot is not worth playing for. There's a ball gone missing somewhere, so they need to stop the game.
Yeah, he shouldn't be playing.
It's in the turbocharger. It only threw 2 balls out, not 3, and it's okay. So it's.
He shouldn't have chucked that one out.
In a minute, it's out.
He shouldn't be in 3 balls there, should he?
No,
he should let one drain, right? Or did he earn that animal?
No, he didn't really earn it. I think this is a questionable point. I wouldn't like to be the TD to.
Right, no one spotted it.
No, one's drained, so.
Yeah, it's not made a lot of benefit from it.
Yeah, you know what, Jim? When that happens, it's kind of.
Just pinball.
Yeah, and he's drained out now, so kind of justice was done.
Okay.
Oh, he's fully drained out.
But that was a nicely played multi-ball.
Yeah.
Finishes up on 450.
No, I don't think he played with any ill intention.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you can't say that.
And it's only when you know a game so well that you see. And he did notice that another ball should have been there because he was expecting 3 balls to come and only 2.
Yeah, it's very deep the rule set on this game actually.
It's a very nice when you know it. It's a very nice machine, and so the modes that you can couple with the multi-ball or are worth coupling with multi-ball are wrong turn. Wrong turn gives you points for every time you go in any hole. The dueling drivers, because you have to shoot the 4 major shots during dueling drivers.
And the playfield multiplier?
Playfield multiplier is the best one of all.
Yeah, that's what I was going to last.
3 times playfield, which gives you 90 million per pop on the jackpot.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So here's Andy,
He goes into multi-ball.
I remember watching Andy play this at Pinball Universe ECS final 3 years ago.
Oh yeah.
And he was just cross shooting the ramps during multi-ball like he'd gone out of fashion. It was like insane. It was just every ball was just crossing ramp, and he got the grand champion on that. It was like 2.5 billion.
Yeah. It's a bit like coughing in Elvira when you crisscross the ramps.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Scared stiff.
Scared stiff, yeah. That's what I meant, not Elvira. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's very satisfying, that game.
So the danger is the sideways action on machines like this is always dangerous. So he'll shoot the ramp here because he's got his multi-ball ready. And it's a much easier shot from there than it is around the orbit.
Absolutely, yeah.
So,
but you need to shoot the orbit to light your lock.
yes, that's right. So you
and
light
then
the lock
shoot
first.
the ramp, and it feeds the upper flipper much more friendly.
That's right. Yeah. So let's see if he can repeat what we saw him do in Bunda. That was that ECS final that went on till 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yes,
that's right. Yeah, I remember that.
With Daniele and Kylie George.
I set him down on purpose, I think, so he can feed them back.
Yeah.
Was that Kaylee's sister?
Yes, that's Kaylee's sister, Kylie.
That's brilliant that you say that.
Kylie.
Unashamedly.
Unashamedly, yes.
Yeah.
And he's not hitting the shots here.
He's still in mighty ball.
Not
right.
now.
I don't think he's had a jackpot, has he?
He got one on the left ramp, Jim.
Okay, so
It's most unhandy-like.
It is, I know, that's right.
But the way he's going, he's going to be back into one again in a minute.
So Neil's saying that Andy beat him on this on the UK League. We've got Kate on super lock is if you shoot with all three. Yes, more points in the ramps. Agreed, Kate, fully.
Yeah.
That's what you said, Jim, wasn't it?
Kate knows this machine as well, of course, because
You had it.
of me owning it for quite some
You're right
time.
about losing the ball down at the sides when he's going left and right. It's the slingshot drains.
Yeah, that's
It's
right.
the slingshot drains. It's a bit like Tommy.
And the power drains.
Bum,
I mean,
bum, bum, bang.
So that's
Yeah.
what you really have to avoid is keep it away from the sideways sling. So it's got multi-ball ready for the next, and he can do that from the plunge. So he can shoot the ramp, get the skill shot straight in the lock.
Yeah.
So we should definitely get to second multi.
Peter wouldn't normally expect to still be holding this lead with a 1-4-2 first ball with this
Absolutely,
top of field,
yeah,
but
yeah.
he is in the lead.
And he's gonna.
He only needs to avoid coming last to guarantee the win.
Okay, so he starts another mode here with the right ramp. Oh, he doesn't. Okay, and that's
Hit the wall.
hit the wall, but this is now a mode. Which mode is it? Boost multi-ball, which is a 2-ball multi-ball. You basically shoot the ramp to increase the value of the jackpot, and then you shoot the lock shot to claim the jackpot.
Okay. Can you make any other advances in the game with this?
No, it's a bit of a dead end multi-ball.
Okay, so it's a few extra points.
Yeah, but you see, it's 30 million because it's already done one round. The jackpot will now be 35 million.
Right.
Nice.
Separation.
So 40 million now because they shot another round.
A bit late there. And he was early there.
Yeah.
Lovely control there on the lower ball. Creative separation.
And then
Is that worth 50 mil?
That's
No, he's
worth
got
50, yeah, because each time you shoot another ramp,
Yeah,
it goes up a
it's
value.
actually really lucrative.
It's,
Then.
then it
Just
drains.
what you said about the outlays.
Yeah.
So it adds progressively 10 mil, the next
Yeah,
one 60. and
Each
so
time
on.
you do a ramp, it's like
Wow, that's
pressing the
actually-
accelerator of a racing car.
That's
so.
actually more
Oh, that's
lucrative.
Oh, and that was a great deflection into
Yeah,
the
lucky
lock. So,
deflection, yeah.
so it starts
Olli,
multi-ball.
Mikko, give him the thumbs up there.
And these pinball players, of course, all know each other extremely well, and although they compete hard, they're also very good friends. That was nice. He actually managed to get a ramp there with 2 balls on the flipper.
He just shuts that from the right flipper. Do you see that round? Didn't you?
Yeah. Oh, not quite strong enough. Oh, man.
But he's got 2 balls in, so he'll get the third ball back now. Yeah, honestly, this
So
is the nice
yeah,
thing about.
it's really worth knowing about that, locking the ball up, because it just
Lock the ball up.
gets it out of the way.
It's only in
doesn't it?
there for about 10 seconds, so you've
But
not got
it
that.
helps.
You've not
It
got
helps
that
so much.
It's like getting a ball.
It's like getting a ball stuck legitimately.
Stuck in
Yeah,
absolutely.
legally,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I think he's going to get the super jackpot here. There we go, 60 million super jackpot.
Yeah.
I've
Is he
seen
going to
that
chuck all
twice.
3 out at once?
Let's have a look. See how many balls come out of
let's
the
see how he handles
turbo charging. Yeah.
Control on these 3 coming out.
He's actually started pole position as well here, which is also strange. But so pole position is actually another mode. I don't know if you could start pole position during multi-ball. I'm not saying you can't. It's something I have never done.
Of course you can, but how he started it, we don't know.
You started the mode whilst he's in the main volleyball.
The pole position, which is the shooting the right ramp 4 times.
And look at his score already in the 700 million range.
Yeah, well, that's going to help him.
Yeah, because pole position is worth 80 million.
You're looking at a true champion here, ladies and
So if
gentlemen.
he can shoot this, if he shoots this right ramp again here, and he doesn't know, does he? Because he's not aware that he's also in another mode.
What would happen if he shot the right ramp?
He would complete pole position, which would give him another 40
He's
million.
just shot it.
Okay, so he's got it. So, and pole position is another one. If you press the plunge button 5 times, it gives you one of the poles. Yeah.
You don't really want to take your hands off the flippers.
Ideally not. Not when you're playing
Not the fast
multi-ball.
game like this.
Left ramp would give him 44.
And another super jackpot if he puts it in.
66. Wow.
This is
This is a victory lap for Peter, I feel.
well, victory lap is another thing, because you've got to complete all the modes to get to victory lap.
Yeah, I meant a metaphorical one.
Sorry, it was
Maybe,
just,
maybe he will actually start victory lap. That'd be great, wouldn't it? He's already won the first 2 games in this final.
Yeah, so go out with style.
Rank 6 in the world, Peter Andersen, currently.
So you see, he's lost a ball, but he will already be thinking about how can I get the balls in the lock so I can get that 3rd ball back. But unfortunately not. Nearly got a grace period jackpot. Still there if he wants to take it. Oh, he's fed a ball out. Why did he feed a ball out? Oh, because he must have still had a ball in the lock.
Yes,
okay,
he did,
yeah.
Oh,
Grace period jackpot.
Yeah, and
Nice.
he's back to the ball play, so
So score is now nearly $1 billion.
might as
with
well.
bonus, that's $1 billion.
What a great ball.
And
Peter
don't
Andersen.
tell because you've got at least 80 million
Yeah,
in
you've
bonus
gotta
from
have
pole
it,
position.
It's 40,
Oh.
43.
40 million, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
and
great. Yeah.
the chances of Peter finishing last and Olli finishing first now are just pretty much non-existent. But that should seal the deal for the Danish
For the
Dynamite.
Danish Dynamite, indeed.
Mads would be happy to see that.
So we're going to find out where all the others finish though, which will be equally as
Right, well,
exciting.
Ollie is
Good to
also
see James in the chat.
Ollie's starting go for the pole. So list you see lights. So for each right ramp he gets one of the pole letters.
Right.
And if he was to press the start button like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, he would fill the first one in for him.
Is it going to the ball?
Do you actually do that?
Yes, I do, yeah.
Bemused opponents.
Yes, absolutely. And
Yeah.
I think, what the hell's he doing with this? Like,
I'd love to see that. All these little hacks that you learn.
yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of it you get knowledge of this from the chat as well.
It could be the difference, Jim, in a head-to-head game, right?
You never know, yeah. I do actually always share that information. Tends to be after the game, not before it. But
Yeah. So
come on,
next time,
that's fair. Yeah. So
Yeah.
next time, don't forget to press the start button. But I mean, people then should remember it.
staging is quite useful in this game. Olli was in a situation there where he had a ball trapped on the lower right flipper and could make a shot with the upper flipper.
So super jackpot again for Ollie.
Yep.
So
16.
this game is not over yet, you know.
No, that's true.
But you're right. The other 2 players have got to
have
also
that
pass
ability,
Peter. So even if Ollie gets
Well,
past
you know
Peter,
Andy definitely can, because he's got the grand champion on this.
No, that was on Bertie Harry.
I thought we had a grand champion on here as well.
Oh, he might have.
I thought we had a grand champion on this.
Uh-oh. Ollie's back to single ball play. Nice little sit there.
So there are a number of other ways of scoring. Now to get a multi-ball,
He's going for it. He's going for the 20 million.
Yep, there you go. Straight after the 50.
Yeah, Kate said that. It's 2 after the 15.
Yeah. There's 2 sequences that you just need to know,
Yeah.
and you don't need to know many of the numbers in the sequence to be able to recognise.
I usually
when you
panic,
come
Jim,
to
and
20.
think I'm running out of time.
I'm going to get the 15, and that's
Yeah,
fair
yeah.
because
We
you
won't
know
overshoot it.
It's not worth 5 million
it's
gamble.
not worth 5 million gamble.
Yeah, to end up with nothing. But you know, was that a multi?
It was in
No,
Turbo
it's still
Boost.
got balls.
Turbo
Still
Boost
got a ball in
multi-ball.
the turbo, George. Yeah.
That really was straight.
Bobby.
on.
The ball in the turbo, Bobby.
Turbo Bobby.
Another one means a guaranteed multi-ball.
Ball there.
Yeah.
You know what? Anything's possible with these guys. It is possible that they can
It's
all
a
get
great day
it.
for pinball and it's a great day for racing. The other way around, isn't it? It's a great day for racing and it's a great day for pinball.
Yeah, it's been a good day, James.
It's been a good day for pinball, quite definitely. Not sure
Yeah.
about racing.
It feels like we've been here for a week and we're not even started the main course yet.
That's right.
That all starts tomorrow, of
Yeah.
course.
What is it? Thursday or Friday tonight? Friday.
I think
yeah.
it's Friday.
So we've got
Friday
two
all
days
day.
left. We've got 2 days left.
So, Ollie will be already thinking about his next multi-ball,
Nice nudging there.
but the mode he has is Superjets here, is the next one flashing.
Right.
Superjets is not very valuable, so you change the mode by shooting the right ramp.
Super lighthouse.
So if you actually want to get yourself round to 3 times playfield, you can do it by shooting ramps. And I don't think there are many players know that either. That was from Arno Noble the other evening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's missing the ramp, the lock shot at the moment, which is not the ideal thing to do in Indy 500. So okay, that's lock 1, but now he has to shoot the left orbit
To qualify
and
this.
I think it's twice. Is this his third multi-ball or his second?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So if it's
It says light lock, so it should be
yeah, so it's just one to light and then one to lock.
that combo is much more difficult. Oh, that was
Okay,
a lovely
perfect.
bit. It kind of slowed up the ball.
It does,
on its way
yeah.
round.
It sort of catches on
For me,
something
it
round
races
the top.
round.
Yeah.
I'm lucky to get a piece of flipper on that. when I make that
Absolutely,
leap.
yeah.
And I'm lucky to get anything on it.
Well, these top players, they just
Yeah.
bring luck with them, you know. It's like
Yeah.
we have to fight for our points, Rich.
I'll do a Dreiborg and hold up the upper flipper and hope it goes into the HQ next time.
Yeah, I think that's going to be everybody's strategy for tomorrow.
Yeah, the equivalent of this would be the left out lane.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. Okay, so perfectly in control. We'll play the left ramp first
Nice.
and lock the ball.
Right. Oh,
Hopefully lock the ball.
And if he doesn't lock the ball, then he'll
Tip over?
But
Very
he really
skillfully
then
done.
wants to keep control of that. Oh, it dies.
Oh
the
man,
ramp shot, this
now
ramp
he's out of multi-ball. Now he'll have to shoot the left loop twice.
No,
Yeah.
it's on once. So it's not because it's already on light lock. So it obviously doesn't.
No,
get
but he
any-
shot the left loop just then
Yeah, but it's 2. Yeah, one to
Yeah.
get light lock and then
Yeah.
a second one
to actually light it. That came very simple. Oh, that's a
That's
lovely
a
combo.
shot, yeah. And you get the combo. That combo value keeps increasing until it gets to I think it's 30 million.
You think of the actual millisecond of tolerance that you have to make that shot in.
Yeah.
And you know, we've got video game players that do frames per second.
Yep.
We're analog live pinball players that are probably making decisions within a few milliseconds.
But with real physics rather
Yeah,
than
and-
pixels.
Yeah.
Real physics, a
Yeah.
little ball.
Exactly, David. Yeah.
Oh,
Exactly,
it rejected on the ramp.
Lovely
That
save
was-
there from Olli. A nice slap
He's
save
not
right
gonna
left.
give up on.
He's got 3 times playfield as the next mode. That's the mode.
That's
at
the big one.
That's the mode at the bottom.
He
here.
must know that. He must know
It does
he's got
because it
that.
should.
Oh man,
That
was
mode there would have been
well-
huge. Yeah,
Oh mate.
So we're talking big
yeah,
jackpots,
really big jackpots. 90 million per jackpot.
which is 1.5 super.
Man,
Absolutely,
oh,
yeah.
so sad
and
to see that
180 for
train.
the super jackpot.
It's only called 2.
Oh really? Well, this is just incredible.
So we might see
It's another hour-long game.
It's another
yeah,
hour.
so we
game.
might see 90 million jackpots in a minute. That'd be a real treat.
We started this final when it was light, and it's now
When it was yesterday.
yeah.
It's now Friday. What happened to Wednesday and
My
Thursday?
brain is like, it's been a long day today.
This is unbelievable. Secret skill shot activation on Corvette. Yeah, okay, yeah.
I'll tell you what.
WFS scores a goal by pressing the buying button. That's true. During the final draw.
Yeah, the extra ball. Yeah. Oh, the cheat on jackpot. Oh, they've already said that.
Yeah, there are a number of cheats, and if you think, the software engineers who put these machines together must just be bored and think, oh, let's just put this in that nobody knows about, and it's sort of thing that sort of software engineers would do.
Yeah.
I used to be a software engineer a long time ago.
Yeah.
It's where I got the christening of the nerdy award from Jurassic Park.
The right outlane.
Nerdy,
because you're
The right outlane.
because nerdy and software engineer sort of goes together, and the nerdy award from Jurassic Park is yeah. So,
There's one on Monster Bash where you type in a certain code and it starts a mode called Lyman's Lament. Have you heard about that?
Oh, I have heard.
Yeah,
I've never seen anybody do it. You type it in
You heard
by
about that, Dave?
pressing
Yeah.
the flipper buttons in a
Yeah,
certain sequence.
you've got to spell a certain
Yeah.
code.
Especially for Lyman.
So
Yeah.
he is now in a mode called Pit Stop Multiball. There's a ball trapped here. It's just released. It doesn't matter. It's got a ball save, so it doesn't matter if he loses balls here, which is why he didn't try and shoot the right ramp. So Eddie's a great player in knowledge of playing things in slightly different ways.
Yeah, trying to find something
No,
different
yeah,
to
find-
give them that extra
Yeah.
point or extra mode or extra shortcut.
I mean, his rise to the top 30 in the world has just been meteoric. I remember watching him. He first
Rocket going off.
he first came to my attention about a year and a half ago, and he was like, top 200-300 in the world. Now he's just always at the business end of these big European tournaments, or knocking on the door.
It's like a light switch that went off.
Yeah.
And once that light switch was flipped.
Yeah.
Can you remember, David, when you first met Ed?
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, was it?
It's not long ago. It's only a couple of years ago.
Well, he's trained out there, but...
All right, another great ball, and we're not seeing any bad balls
Tell
from
you
these guys, are we?
what, talk about these four guys. If you took them down a pub with their pinball machines, and it lasts as long as this, they'd probably get banned.
They would,
would they?
absolutely.
Wouldn't make any money, would they, the operators?
No.
And they wouldn't be drinking much because they're playing pinball all the time. It's it's not a very good business model, is it?
Yeah.
It's why pinball machines disappear from clubs, of course, because they don't make money.
Right, Andy the Bulldog Foster.
One-armed bandits make a lot more money than pinball
Yeah, that's
machines
true.
do.
So, Pup.
The Bulldog. It's now Bulldog.
Yeah, he's now grown up.
He's matured.
So play the orbit, play the right orbit and play a mode. It is caution, which is video mode.
And if you shoot that scoop in the top and the middle, that will also
start it as well. Yep. But the safer route is
He's starting
normally...
multi-ball.
Yeah.
Andy is a multi-ball player, and he's
Yeah.
not a mode strategy player.
Is it not registered, that shot?
He will do.
Oh,
He's just got time
just
to get into the turbocharger. There's a ball in the turbocharger, Bobby. Another one means a guaranteed multi-ball.
Yep.
Wayne saying triggering shadow for duck mode. I don't know that one. Secret passage in Whitewater and SS. Do you know about that?
Some of them. And also the
And he's out of multi-ball, I'm afraid. That's
in certain games.
that was very fast. Andy Drains.
Oh my
Wow,
goodness,
okay.
Andy's not had
Not
the
happy
best
with
of
that.
luck. Mind you, he can't complain, can he? He's had the most
He's had
incredible.
a great week so far.
He's not even
so-
started the tournament.
He told me
yet.
if he come last in this final, he'd be very happy.
Scared stiff, yeah.
And I told him, don't come last. He said he'd be happy with it. He'd take that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, he's playing.
Look at the competition.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing.
It's been incredible.
He's playing with the house's money, really, isn't he? I mean, I'd be happy to win a tournament here in a lifetime, let alone 2 in one day.
Yeah,
it's really incredible.
You're correct, Pinball Wizard. Peter is dominating, and we've seen him dominate in these tournaments for some time. Awesome player.
Really nice guy as well, very humble.
Well, if you remember when he got to, I think he was the top 50 in the world.
Yeah.
And he said he
was going straight down the middle.
He actually posted to say,
yeah, I remember when he won the Dutch Pinball Open in when it was held at Eva Luon in that pop bumper.
Yeah,
Do you remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
That was kind of like when he first came to my attention. That was about 3 years ago. And since then, he's just
gone
crushing it.
Better and better. And I say he got to, he might have been the top 20, and it was the.
Well, he was outside. He was outside the top 100
yeah.
as little as 2.5, 3 years ago.
And he was the first Danish guy to get to the top 20. And he posted to say that. I was really so proud of doing it. And then over the next 6 months, he jumped into the top 10.
Yeah,
and he's now 6th.
And Mads was always the top Danish player back in the day. But he's inspired like Emil. And it's a bit like, you know, once somebody sort of, you know, set a precedent, that the others follow.
They go.
You know, a bit like Johannes and Paul. Paul Engler.
Paul Engler, yeah. So Paul Engler is here, by the way.
Yeah,
he came
I saw
halfway
him
at his father.
He came complete with soapbox.
Yep, complete with soapbox. Yep.
Wasn't he playing some of the later rounds of the side tournaments?
Yeah, but
he joined in.
He joined in, but
for
fun, because he was too late to be able to qualify just from the number of games left. But it's always good to play some pinball before a major tournament, and he'll be playing in the ECS, of course, tomorrow. So here's Olli with another multi-ball. Has he got a ball in the lock?
No.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, there is. There's one. There's one in the turbo charger, so he's going to get the third one back here. So he'll be back in 3-ball play. There we go. And the in lanes on Indy, which spell surprisingly Indy, give you souvenirs. So each time you complete Indy, it lights souvenir here on the ramp. The ramp obviously collects it, and the souvenirs help you win various modes.
Wow, a double drain there, Jim.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Shaking his head, look.
So he now needs to do it again, but he's got 3 times playfield. I'm amazed he didn't play for the mode 3 times playfield before he played that multi-ball. That doesn't actually make sense, does it? That would have got him to first place.
I agree. Does he know something you don't?
I think it's more likely that he doesn't know something that we do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or he didn't recognise it. You know,
I'm not saying that game knowledge is better than his.
No, I'm sure he knows about the 3 times playfield, but I'm not sure that he's looking at.
Yeah.
Because you would be going for it. I mean, you need to stack it with something. Yeah. So you sort of get a multi-ball ready.
Nice.
In this case, you would play the left orbit to light the lock. Yeah. You would then play the right orbit to start the ×3 playfield. And then you would play the left orbit again to start the multi-ball, and you would be in 30 seconds of 3 times playfield.
The jacks would be huge,
wouldn't they? Of course, that time you're making the
jacks. The jacks would be like 100 mil a shot for 20 seconds, right? Or whatever.
Yeah, but how many can do in 20 seconds? 5 or 6 easy.
Yeah, that's true.
So you see, that's his 2. That's his second lock. That's gone into 3 times playfield. So that was just purely by chance.
Has he gone to sing then?
No.
So he wants to make the light lock.
He's got to down quickly
combo.
Get the lock combo.
Yeah.
And if he gets it, he will get 36 million or 40 million for the combo.
Go on, shoot that loop. Come on, Olli. Shoot the loop. Oh! Maybe he feels the pressure. Lovely little tap over. He's bricked it.
Nice.
Come on.
Man.
Just shoot the right ramp.
Good save. And it's coming down. And
shoot that lock.
How long has he got? 17 seconds.
Oh man!
Come on.
Yes!
Okay, so
16
he's got about
seconds.
72 million for the
just
combo. Just
right.
for the combo.
Yeah, it's gone down to 11.
Yeah. And he's got 11 seconds left, but it won't be counting down while it's starting.
Yeah,
multiple. So he's got
it
10
reminds
seconds.
me of 5x multiple and
There's
whiteboard.
one.
So don't let the
Well, look at 156 for the jack.
Come on.
That will put him in first place.
Wow.
That will put him in first place. Oh, and he's
Shoot
strained
another.
out.
Don't matter. He's in first place.
Yeah, he is in first place.
That is absolutely brilliant.
156 million for 3 times jackpot.
But I'm going to ask him after if he actually knew we were doing that, because the ball
It
went
did
into
when
that top
went
hole
in the
just
went
by
in the top
deflection.
hole,
Just by deflection.
I think he might have known.
That was if he knew it, that was genius.
Yeah,
He must have known it was ready.
Oh,
that's like setting up a 5x whitewater, isn't it?
exactly. Yeah. Playing whitewater multi-ball with the five times play.
Yeah, but
So
the
it's-
timer actually counts down during the animation though.
Yeah. Okay. Whitewater.
But this one doesn't, right?
This is pit stop multi-ball. So
Small change compared to those triples though, eh?
Yeah, but
absolutely.
it's all landing on.
But this is it's still.
Do you know what? There is a scenario where there could be a playoff, because if both Andy and Emil can overtake Peter,
Then Peter
Then
takes
we'd have
0
a
points,
playoff.
and we'd have
Just-
a playoff.
if that
We'll
happens,
be here for another 3 hours.
That times we need some more beer.
I'm
we
going to
need
buy
some-
everyone in here a drink. I'm not.
You were going to say something more extravagant.
Yeah, I'll buy Jim a drink
3-course meal and a drink.
in the booth, not in the place.
I thought he was going to say
No.
3-course meal and a
No,
beer. I was going to say, what, 3 hot dogs and a beer?
about a holiday somewhere.
I can't eat- I can't eat 3 hot dogs.
Holiday somewhere.
You can eat 3 hot dogs. I think you need more than 3 hot dogs.
We would have said that would just like be too much. Like, that'd be almost like the IFBA World Final, wouldn't it? If that was to happen. Because Peter's already got a big grin on his face.
He's been like that all day.
Yeah.
Once he made the final.
He's been happy, hasn't he?
Yeah.
I think it could be wind as well.
That's what you say about a baby when it's smiling. Yeah.
Blowing too much whirlwind.
It's played too much whirlwind, yeah. So it's all
This is
crunching out the point.
This is incredible.
In pit stop jackpot. Pit stop is not high scoring, but
No.
it is scoring.
Was it 10 mil?
10 million a jackpot shot, and I don't think it increases.
Can he start that 3x playfield again?
That's good
Only
save.
by going all the way around the modes. Yeah.
Okay.
So if he completes all of these
What
modes,
happens? Does he get some kind of wizard blade?
final lap.
Which
Oh,
is
yeah.
called
What
happens
victory.
at,
Is
like-
it victory lap or
What is
final?
that like?
Sorry, victory
Yeah.
lap. It's a mode where you
Is
then
it
have,
multiple?
you get I've forgotten the actual score, something like 250 million for getting there, and then there's another 250 million for
That's a great
Finishing
ball by
the-
Olli Mikko.
absolutely brilliant.
And he takes his hat off.
Yeah.
131 million in bonus.
I'm going to take a
So
note of
it's
this.
on
1052.
That's his hat.
513.
Yeah.
Awesome, absolutely awesome.
The crowd's out there going ecstatic behind here.
Basically, right here, right now, Emil has to pass Peter to keep this final alive. If he doesn't, Peter wins.
Okay, and we've got over 100 people watching this stream, so thank you guys for tuning in. Twitch tends to under-report the number of viewers, so probably more than that. And we always count.
It's 3 games in the final. This is it here now. Unless there's a playoff, then there will be a 4th game. So yeah.
And the 4th game would be on Iron Maiden, so we will stream that if we need it. So there is a chance of a tie for. There's actually a chance of a tie for first place, but less likely. There is a tie, more likely for
the runner-up.
for the lower
Time for
places.
breakfast after Iron Maiden, Jim.
Time for breakfast. It probably is, yeah.
Breakfast. We're all for all of this.
But we're not counting anybody out just yet,
No,
because
definitely not.
it's
Anything's possible.
anything is possible.
first and foremost, Ed needs to pass Peters.
Oh, did you see that up and under? That was
beautiful.
gorgeous.
Absolute thing of beauty, wasn't it?
Let's see if he does it again here. That was.
Oh, he did. He shot the right round this time.
Shot the right round.
Oh, he's crisscrossing. Oh, that was unlucky. If he shoots that, does that do anything?
Not unless there's a ball already in the turbo, Bobby, which there isn't. So that's the end of multi-ball, but 750 million.
About 400 million, 300 million short of the target.
If you notice, guys, he also has 3 times playfield lit.
Which,
oh my goodness,
200 million is nothing once you got that lit.
Oh wow. So we could see a comeback.
So lock this ball. Okay.
Talk us through it, Jim. Talk us through it.
Lock this ball.
Let's have it.
Play the left orbit.
Okay. Like you lock twice, right?
Play the left orbit
Two
again.
left orbits.
Yeah.
2 of those.
Start your 3x.
Don't shoot it again. Then shoot this right orbit.
Yeah.
To lock it in the hole here.
Yeah.
You could also shoot straight up, which is what
he's done the first part. He's done the first part.
That's one.
Oh man!
He held the flipper up.
I know.
What do you think he was playing Dirty Harry?
He's
just done a Dirty Harry.
Oh, okay. So, all right. So Peter Andersen is now the clear winner of the tournament.
Wins.
Yeah.
So Peter takes first place. But crikey, these players have been absolutely awesome in this final.
They haven't disappointed the viewers, have they?
They've not disappointed us. Yeah. And we're probably more important if you think about it.
Right, now we want to see something really special from Andy.
Let's see Andy come up to Grand Champion score on the machine and put his name in 3 times.
If Andy was...
wow.
So that's the final placings.
Not to
That
be.
was severe.
Okay, so
4 points to Peter. Shall I get Peter in here for an interview?
Sitting here, Peter. Okay.
Congratulations.
So, Peter Andersen, not only Danish Denmark #1 player, but also the winner tonight in an absolutely awesome fashion. We've seen you winning tournaments here now for some time, Peter. And so, just take us through that game. You played absolutely awesome in all three games.
Actually just one great ball. That's all it takes on all the games actually.
But Game of Thrones was your choice.
Yeah.
So
I started as player 1 and put up a great score on that.
Absolutely.
I choose to go with Marcel.
And the King Ball one. Now, just tell me about that, because there's a lot of chat on the chat with the new code about people now choosing Lannister or Targaryen. Yeah? So you would still choose Martell, even? Is that
depending on who you're playing against?
Okay.
Going with Targaryen, you get the advantage of getting the possibility
to get under the king, but you got under the king on ball 1 anyway, so that's
going for the Iron Throne. You almost won't get it to if you don't choose it from the start. So I was counting on getting a good score, of course, but not going for like high score, but getting a
good score on there.
So you wouldn't feel
because you've got a hell of a lot of respect for the guys you were playing. You've got some really top players, including Ed, who is making sort of very strange sign language. That must be something from Denmark. Is it sort of letter language or something like that?
Read between the lines.
Read between the lines. Okay. You've also got a good friend of yours, Mads, on the chat. He's been watching you all the way through.
He's been there supporting you.
So great night for Denmark. So we're going to see you tomorrow on the presentation stage. Okay, we will be doing presentations here at around about 9:30 tomorrow morning. So it'll be good to see you up there. We've got Andy Foster on the stage again. He won both tournaments yesterday, as you know. He's had a great run so far. And also hats off to the other 2 guys.
Definitely.
Olli was playing great.
I won the first tournament as well on the master.
Oh, we're not mentioning, but we're completely forgetting that. But yes, it was Peter's birthday on Wednesday, and
we gonna
this
sing?
this tournament series started on Wednesday. He was here on his birthday playing a pinball tournament, and we let him win.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to ask Peter about the right out lane save on Dirty Harry at a crucial moment. We went crazy in the box. Tell me how did that happen? I mean, talk us through it, because at that stage you were actually. That made a huge difference to the outcome.
The ball went under the flipper.
And you took it up again. The right out lane jiggle. And you
the other one.
We clicked it. We went crazy in the booth. And you actually only took a single. Now, how was that? How do you do that?
Well, I got lucky actually.
Nice one. That's
really beautiful. But it's on stream, so
we clipped it.
Yeah.
You can go back and watch
clips on Twitch. It'll all be on YouTube. You know that. You know my streams very well.
Because actually, at that stage, Peter, you were in third place.
Yeah, it was.
And then you started multi-ball, and you got your super jackpots, and it put you right up to first place.
Yeah.
So that save actually
made a
made a
huge difference.
Big difference. Yeah.
and that's what separates,
The men from the boys.
Yeah.
So
I'm glad we had an agreement over there.
absolutely.
Fantastic save.
Yeah.
And
Brilliant.
congratulations.
Okay.
Very
So
good.
thank you very much.
Thanks a
Okay,
lot.
thanks to you guys. Thanks, Rich, for your time in the booth. Thanks, David.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks.
And we're going to say good night to everybody from here in Balls and Walls.
Guten Nacht.
Guten Nacht.
Guten Nacht.
We're going to play you out with a bit of whoever he is, Rick Wakeman. Yeah, that's the guy.
Thanks, Jim.
Cheers, guys. Thanks very much. That was brilliant. So we'll be back. I'll just wait for the Rick Wakeman to finish, because this is an absolutely awesome piece of music. Yeah, we're getting lots of thanks for streaming. Also, thanks for watching. We had well over 100 viewers there tonight, which is really awesome. It's a Friday night, so very, very much appreciated. Thank you. We will be back around 9:30 in the morning with the presentations of the tournaments today.